Welcome everyone to High Views, where we light up a few, kick back, and just chill. We appreciate you stopping by, taking time out your day to kick it with us. Without any further delays, enjoy the episode.
Alright, we ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I was born ready. Ready's my middle name. What is your middle name?
Oh, my.
Die before you find
We
out.
tried this.
You have a middle name though?
He does.
Not a lot of people do. That's what I'm asking. But you don't like it?
He ain't tried
Is it a
it.
family middle name, like a family thing that goes down the line? No.
It's just one.
Is it Muriel?
Like Muriel?
What?
Yours is Muriel? Who's Muriel?
Chandler from Friends.
Chandler.
Chandler M. Bean.
Yeah, no, not I. No. You cold in hell before I tell you.
Is it on your documents?
Nope.
My middle name is not on all my documents.
No, I mean it's on my social security card, my birth certificate, but that's it.
That's
as
it?
far as like work and all of that, yeah, no.
Which it wasn't required to see when we hired him.
Yeah, no, it's not on that.
Like you bring it for the
The what?
application, your social and stuff, but
Oh.
it's just for us to confirm that we have that we've seen it, even though we don't really look at it. And then you put your bank information and stuff yourself. We don't do any of that for you. All your personal information stays with you.
That's cool.
All right.
I like my middle name, but everybody in my family has Angel.
Everybody has that middle name.
I think that's a universal Spanish middle name.
Yeah,
Just like Maria.
just like Marie.
Or Marie. Yeah. That.
Marie and Maria.
Our next child should just be named Angel. Regardless, boy or girl,
Angel.
fuck, it don't even matter. It goes both ways.
You see how she suckered you into that one, right?
Boy or girl, she already picked the name, right?
Yeah,
like that's
no,
it, done
no,
deal.
no,
No, not even that. No, it was no discussion. She confirmed it. It was like, if we have another child, it's our next child will be Angel. Like,
Hey.
Something I don't know, right? It's something I don't know.
trying to get
Oh, you know.
That's funny.
You know. When it happens, you won't be surprised by it. You'd be like, she got me. Again.
It would be funny if it's another boy.
I wouldn't
Like,
even mind, honestly.
No, of course me neither.
Girls are...
It would be funny though, because you want the girl to get it out the way. It'd be funny if you get hit with another boy.
What?
Honestly, no. I would rather another boy. Girls in this generation, I don't know. That's scary.
What? I could
Raising-
not.
I don't know if I could be
Yeah.
a girl mom.
I could not. I would not
That's
want
true.
no, not nah.
It's not easy raising girls.
Hell no.
It's a lot of it's too much caution, and I know.
You gotta worry about their safety
It's too
plus
many-
their decisions.
Yeah.
There's too many Cardi B's and Megan Stallions. I'm just gonna keep it's too many.
The-
It's
That's-
too many of them to have a girl, yo.
There really is.
You know what I mean?
Oh my
Hot girl
God.
summer and all. Oh, I
Yeah.
would hot girl the shit out of my door. You talking hot girl
Quick
summer.
backhand, right?
Knock your head, shoot bull. Hot girl my ass. Hot that ass in a goddamn shower somewhere you hot.
Damn. And it's the teen girls.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that period.
Yeah, they're not so bad when they're small, when you
Or when they
first
pass
starting,
the,
you know, it's when they get it really is the middle ages of like 13 when they feel like this is it.
To
They're in the
17.
teen year that is important to 17, 13 to 17. Because after 18, honestly, I mean, it is what it is. You do what you want. You have my house by then. In theory, because not all of us leave that early. But it would be great though.
18, kick them out.
Yep. Bye. Anything that happened to you from here on out is your problem.
That's not how you're gonna feel when it
No,
when that
it's
day
not.
comes.
That's the problem. That's why I can't have another girl. That's why I can't have a girl. Because it's not. You see how I am with him? Oh my God, forget about it. A girl would just
his first time away for college is gonna hurt you.
well,
I'll tell that nigga strap up, have a good time.
yeah.
That's what I'm gonna tell him in college.
No.
Don't be a dick.
You gotta raise him to be gentlemen first. And you gotta teach him how to fight. That's it.
Facts.
Be a gentleman that knows how to fight.
Put him into like kickboxing.
How old were you when you got into your first fight? Were you young?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, boys
I was
are
probably like
reckless.
8.
See, then when you
Yeah,
say
right.
8,
I
I
got
gotta
8,
expect my
9,
8-year-old.
Me too.
He's 2 years from 8.
Yeah.
Him?
He's 2 years from 8.
But that was public school.
That was in the playground after lunch when you bugging
Yeah.
out. Niggas want to pick on you. Now,
Yeah,
why are we
and
fighting?
our time was different anyway because I mean,
Yeah.
look where we are now, remote learning. He's not even fucking meeting any of his friends or any of his classmates.
Classmates, yeah.
So he ain't got nobody to fight. Ain't nobody to fight. I guess they did save that, right? Like COVID did that. Less kids are getting bullied now. They're all at home.
Well, cyberbullying probably went up, but in terms of
You
being in
think so?
person, yeah.
Cyberbullying went up.
Your
Yeah,
teachers
I've heard
right
of
there.
a few suicides lately,
Yeah.
especially on TikTok.
Your
like,
teacher's
wow,
right
recent stuff.
there. Like in
What?
the video chat with you. Like you can't pick on somebody without it being so obvious, you know? Like
Not school bully, but just bullying in general.
like I
you're not,
DM you
you
on
know,
the side and be
personal
like,
stuff.
you
Yeah.
suck. Your mother sucks.
PlayStation. As a matter of fact, Albert knew somebody that, well, Albert's nephew or cousin, they're like 10.
Mm-hmm.
His little group range that he played Fortnite with one time, Albert, one of those little kids committed suicide.
What?
And
in
they're the reasons the
world?
party chat changed on PlayStation. Because it was through party chat, they were teasing him or whatever, bullying him. And he killed himself.
That's wrong.
That was recently.
That's crazy.
Bullying, yeah. Shit is bad. It's scary that kids do it more often now. I never heard of it that much when I was growing up.
Well, we was around before the internet, man.
But I'm saying though, like
Right.
people. I never heard so and so killed himself.
Yeah, I ain't never.
You know what I'm saying?
There's more calls for it
It's
now
more
because
now. I'm
of the
hearing like,
internet.
wow, the
No,
internet.
I'm
Yeah.
lying. It was two happened in a school. It was like this charter school that was across from us.
It would be at a charter school, wouldn't it?
Charter school.
I feel like those schools really do apply pressure.
It was a girl. It was two girls actually. They committed suicide.
Together.
No,
Oh,
it was like
Two
it's
separate cases. Separate cases.
Yeah, but they was back to back one year
Yeah.
after the next. Like
Damn. See.
I feel like we went through a spree of school shootings like that, like one after another. Like it felt consistent at one
Mhm.
point. Like
it was.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't even. It literally was consistent.
Right?
Like, all right, which school gonna get shot up this year?
Mhm.
Sure shit.
I
a
know
fucking
I'm
school
not
got
crazy. I
shot
feel
up.
like there was like a whole spree of school shootings. School
Oh, yeah.
school really is a whole different ballgame now.
It
It's
is.
crazy.
It's not safe. That was like the
No.
last safe haven for people. School is no
School,
longer
you
safe.
could go
That's
to school
true.
and you be alright. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
teachers got
And tell you,
if
go to school, stay out of the streets,
Right.
and you gonna make it. No,
Right.
you go to school, just a chance you gonna die.
That's scary.
Like,
Now you got right now you got to prep your kids into
Yeah,
thinking you got to
like-
be on your p's and q's because
Even in
somebody
school.
in school
Yeah.
might,
Right.
you know.
you could die,
Your
lose
friend,
your life
everybody.
doing good. Like
Mhm.
that's a kick in the fucking dick.
School was a safe haven.
It was a
growing up.
safe haven.
Yeah, because if your parents were, you know, hurting you at home or if anything
Right,
at
it
all
was
was
a
happening, you
getaway
could tell your
at
teacher.
home.
You can tell there
You
was
could
safety.
open the school doors
yeah.
after school and still go in and speak to someone or whatever.
Right,
It was a
there's
safety
somebody
spot.
there.
Right.
I don't know how it is now, but
Now you got to worry about getting shot.
You gotta worry. Yeah.
Now you got to worry
You brought
that
about the quiet nigga in the back of the classroom that motherfuckers is always picking on.
right. And you know you got to make sure you his friend, I guess, and that he knows how to shoot.
Yeah,
because,
you gotta make sure.
That's
you
why
get
niggas
that
gotta
hands
stop.
up.
niggas gotta start
That-
being
that
kind
heads up
to each
text.
other. That's fucked up.
For real, yup, that
Because
hands
it's
up
not
text.
even on some other stuff. It's the fact that you bullying the
It's
kid.
the fact that
That you're not
it's
being
the fact
nice to the
that
nigga.
You know, you making
ODing
my
on
life
him.
miserable, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
pay back,
Be better.
man.
Be better people.
And it's not even just one. It'd be like it's not like you ever realize. I don't know for me, but like I repeat, like bullying is never just like you got one bully.
No,
it's
there's always
always
multiple.
It's always they always in groups.
Yes.
That's
So it's
true,
always
that's
like
true.
3 or better.
There was 3
And you know
for
what?
me in junior high.
The perfect reasoning behind it is a perfect quote from Harry Potter where she's like, well, Voldemort wants you to feel alone because if it's just you, you're not
Right.
as much as of a threat.
Right.
Mm.
It's when you have a team with you that you become a little bit of a threat because you know you have people with you. So it's the same for the bullies. Like they group together because if you catch just one of them
They're
by
not built
themselves,
like
I'm
that.
pretty sure
Yeah.
it's gonna get switched up real fast.
Yeah.
When you catch that one by himself, like behind a soccer field somewhere, I don't know, I didn't have
Yeah.
that kind of school growing up, but you know, like TV school and
Yeah. That's crazy. It was always 3 though.
Yeah. It was always at least 3 or better.
but I don't think our generation was ever like bold enough to like come to school guns blazing and ready to like just take people out. I feel
Yeah, yeah. But in our generation, it wasn't your normal kid doing that. It was
like it was
It was
right,
who you
somebody
expected,
was-
honestly.
yeah,
It was the
somebody
blood.
was-
Like that blood nigga got a gun on him.
You know what?
In school,
You're right.
guaranteed.
It was like 8th grade.
It was,
I kid you,
you know?
not. 8th grade. And this kid brought a gun to school and showed it to my brother. And so by default, I think I was there.
Yo,
too.
that shit just opened up a door. Okay, go ahead.
And freaking somebody snitched him out, and he thought it was us because he showed it to us first. And so somebody snitched him out. He got caught with it. It was this whole big hoopla, and he came ready to kill me. Like in 8th grade, to the point where I had my brother and like his friend and my cousin and someone else posted up on each exit so that I could be able to get out to school, and they was ready to catch him anywhere. Because the night before, he had came to my house and knocked on my door and like pressed me about it. And then the next day, now I gotta go to school and worry about this over here, ready to shoot people and stuff. Like 8th grade was crazy.
8th grade, that was still junior high for me. I went to
Junior high
grade.
for me. It wasn't high school.
Junior high, okay.
High school was legal studies when I went.
Yeah.
But no.
My 8th grade was.
But that was the
7th
most
grade was
interaction with like school and guns. You know, it was somebody brought it, not that somebody used it.
I took a toy gun to
Somebody
legal
showed it off.
studies. I took a toy gun to legal studies, and niggas thought it was real. But my dumb ass thinking about it, I should never did that. But I
You
did.
took your stupid BB gun?
No, at the time it was. I didn't have that one. I had a little chrome, like PP7, the one that sounded like a James Bond. That I think of James Bond all the time.
Mm-hmm.
22. It was a small little 22, but it was all silver, and it was a toy. It was plastic. I think I took the
Something.
I took the cord off of it. It was a game. It came from the little cheap shits, from those game cast type of shits. I ripped it off, took off the thing, boom, it was all chrome. I remember taking it to school and had a North Face, and there's a pocket on the inside, and when you open and you flash the inside of the coat, it's a netting.
Mm-hmm.
So you saw
That's
was
the
a
ones everybody had when they was selling shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I opened the North Face. It was a snorkel.
You got
Snorkel. I had a snorkel. Right? So so I opened it.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah,
Remember Juan?
coat. Yeah.
I showed it to Juan.
Yeah.
It was just netting. All you saw was just a chrome piece, and then
Ridiculous. You see this?
Crazy, right? Because that shit could have went left.
13
then,
years old taking a plastic gun to school.
Yeah, right. So then the next day it was one of those. Oh, I heard someone had it. I heard someone had a gun.
Oh, so you just...
Of course, it goes around.
It's no wonder why my school had freaking metal detectors before you came in and somebody ready to pat you down. I went
but
to
my shit was
school with
plastic.
But the next one won't be.
Exactly. But the funny part was, I barely went to school. Like, I didn't go to school 4 days in a week
so
or whatever.
You wasn't even caught up in the hype.
So it just...
Nobody was thinking it was you.
Yeah, nobody...
See, it's the dude you least expect to get ready to shoot people up. The one who barely
showed
up to school, when he's there, his days are hard, so that's when he comes gun blazing.
That's when he comes gun blazing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I probably got robbed right after, before that. So.
I switched high school, but I went to like...
You was one of those students?
I had four high schools.
4? One for each year?
Literally.
You can't even get attached to nobody. You leaving.
4 high schools in like 4 years, though.
God damn.
I did Simon Grass High School in Philly. I did Williamsport High School. I did Williamsport High School. I did Elk Lake High School. And
why?
You was
every year? Your family was moving that consistent?
When I started high school. Like,
so it wasn't for like bad behavior, getting expelled, you know?
Mine was bad behavior.
I did my first year in high school in Williamsport High, 9th grade. I got halfway through that, moved back to Philly. So then I did Simon Grass High School down there. Finished 9th grade, beginning 10th grade down there. Moved. Went to Elk Lake.
You would have hated your life if you moved that often. You hate moving.
Moved. Went to Elk Lake. Did Elk Lake for a year. This my second year there. I signed out of that, quit, and went to Job Corps.
Yo, not for nothing, Job Corps has definitely saved a lot of people. I can't even lie.
It has.
It's been such a clutch, like, help in so many instances.
I did, like, I went, like, the way it was set up, like, I went, like I said, Oak Lake was my last high school, so then it was, like, the principal there, I didn't get along with him. He didn't like me. For whatever reason.
What was the reason?
I don't know.
What you did to that man?
I did nothing. Literally, like, because where the school was, the school was an all-white school. It was all, and not predominantly white, mostly white. It was all white. Literally, dead ass, like you're laughing. It was all white. Me and my sister was the only black kids in the school, not class. Wow. School.
God damn.
We're talking school.
Talk about stand out like a sore thumb. You was probably already like, you was probably like 5'8",
and
200
the school,
pounds
like I
already.
said, the school was all in one. Elementary, middle, high school.
Oh,
wow. So you was there your whole life. Those kids would be there their whole life.
Them kids were there their whole life. Yeah. Whole one. That's the whole school. So technically, we're the only black kids in 3 schools. Yeah. If you want to be technical about it.
Because it's 3 schools worth of kids.
Mm-hmm. But for, like I said, we got whatever. He did not like me. I didn't really talk to nobody. I didn't really fuck with nobody. You know what I mean? I didn't want it.
It must have just felt weird.
All I did was like went to school. It was weird. It was like at that point, like I said, I kept moving.
Yeah, it's very unsettling.
I didn't want to meet nobody. I didn't want to make a whole new set of friends and that bullshit. I just stayed to myself. And like I said, I did the first year. And like, you know, I don't know how it is in New York, but out here in PA, you have to do a graduating project. Your graduation project starts literally 9th grade. You work on it for 4 years.
Nah.
Wow.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
I wonder how big these shits get, these projects.
Whatever it is, you decide, you pick it out in 9th grade. You pick your project and you work on that project for the next 4 years.
Yeah, what you pick?
So at the time, I was doing cooking. So what I was gonna do, I was gonna go to a dinner party.
Oh, nice.
And I was planning to do it on Thanksgiving. I was gonna cook Thanksgiving dinner. And like I said, my first year, he seen it, planned it all out, everything, start to finish, he approved it. Boom, it has to get approved. So year 1, back, approved it, working on it. Like I said, finished out the rest of that year, beginning of the next year. Come back into the hill, guys, you gotta focus on your graduation project. So it was like a review, go through, update them on where it's at and everything. He approves it, approves the first review.
So he already approved the idea.
He approved the idea 9th grade.
Gotcha.
Come 10th grade, first review, he approved my review. Okay, whatever,
Cool.
We come up to review number 2. Oh, I don't think you're going to be able to complete this. What?
Why? What's different?
It seems like it's going to be a big task. I don't think you thought how big it was going to be. You're not going to be able to complete this. You're going to have to start over.
Dang.
Excuse me? I just put 2 years in this.
Yeah, shut your shit down like that. Like no effort was
out of
put into
nowhere.
this.
Like we did 2 years of this. And you just call it and quit.
I'm going to have to start over.
Start over my ass.
He says, do you understand what that entitles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to fucking pick a whole new project. I got to start all this bullshit over. He's like, no, Mr. Ingram, do you understand what this entitles? I'm like, what are you saying? He's like, well, you are clear that you can't graduate without a graduation project, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, so you starting over, you're going to be a year behind.
Whose fault is that?
Fuck you.
What do you mean?
Whose fault is that?
Fuck you.
That's not my fault, that's your fault.
Yeah.
You thought I couldn't execute my plan. I didn't come to you and tell you I can't execute my plan.
That's true. That's a good point.
You did that. I didn't do that.
Exactly. I'm like, fuck
a year behind. What?
I'm like, fuck this. I went home. I said, Mom, I'm not going back.
No, I'm not.
She like, what you
not
mean?
unless it's a fight.
I'm like, I'm not going back. She like, soon as you just going to drop out. I'm like, well, I'm 16.
This is where we at.
This is where we at. I'm not fucking with this man. Like, I will kill him up here. Like,
no, that's like, so unfair.
She's like, so then what are you going to do? I'm like, I'll just go get my GD or whatever. She's like, well, how are you going to do that? I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. So she's like, well, what about Job Corps? I went to Job Corps. I'm like, all right, sign me up for Job Corps.
Boom.
Signed me up for Job Corps. I ended up going up there, got my high school diploma, got my trade, and graduated a year early.
I was saying you probably finished it all early.
A year
That's
early.
fire.
That's
Yeah.
what Mark Cuban said. Mark Cuban was like,
bro, the other
why
guy.
do high school? Drop out, get your GED. They mean the exact same thing, and you can still get to where you need to go.
Yeah.
Not saying Mark Cuban out here telling people not to go to high school, obviously.
But
You know.
it's not the only alternative.
It's not the
But
exactly.
it's not for
not the
school
only
is not
option.
made for everybody. Some
Yeah.
people just truly can't do it. And it's not to say that they're dumb, it's to say that it's just not for them.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
You know?
It's
and
not
it, and
their
it's
way.
felt
not
like
for
that.
everybody. It's not
not.
because school has the it has the capability to break you, you know,
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
nobody should go through
Hell
that. You
yeah.
know, like school can break you and you shouldn't
Yeah,
have to do
in more
that.
ways than one.
Getting
Like,
put into a routine since the age of 4 or 5.
Right.
The
Yeah.
school routine, like it's,
Ooh,
it's
I forget what
a lot
I
of
was
people
watching.
can't deal with
Somebody
that
was
shit all their
saying
life.
school is a fucked up situation because it trains you for jail.
Oh, Jaden Smith said
for
that.
jail.
Jaden Smith.
I've heard it trains you to
trains
always
you, yeah, you're on a
work
string,
for them.
Mhm.
You're listening to people. You're following rules.
Mhm.
If you don't do something, there's repercussions for it. Like
the
They said the school
the
institution
school,
is like
yeah,
the
that.
school
yeah.
is
Yeah,
built the
it-
exact same
Wait,
way.
it's
The
prison.
classrooms
They-
are,
I've
are
heard
set.
that.
The walls are just
Facts.
painted a different color.
yeah, that was it. He was like,
That was a
training
Jaden
you in
Smith
life,
interview.
yeah. He's like, it's
I've heard
training
that,
you
yeah.
in life to fall in line or go to jail. Like this is what it is.
That's so crazy. That is like
And he's like, think about it. He's like, your schedule, you have to be from here. He's like, in jail. He's like, in jail.
It's
You,
broken
you know
down
what I
for
mean?
you.
It's
Your
broken
day is
down
broken down
from
for
this
you.
time to this time, you're
Yeah.
here.
And it's
when you
the
go
same
from
in
there,
school.
you go to there. And from there, you go to
Yeah.
it's calculated movement
And
all
school's
day
the
long.
same way. You
And
start
school
with
is the
English, then
exact-
you go to math, then you got PE,
Yup,
then you
you're
got lunch, then you got
calculated.
social studies, advisory, and then you go home.
On time, yep. Straight like
It's
that.
all planned out for you.
And
well,
it's
my
like,
thing is
man,
what in those 12 grades of school is like they should be teaching other shit to prepare you for this world than what
Yes,
they,
I
than what
really
they teach
wish
you. You know what I'm
that
trying to say?
my
Like,
math class did not consist of algebra and nonsense
school
and
don't teach
actually
you
taught me how
nothing
to
you're
manage
gonna
my
need
credit
in
because I
life.
wouldn't have bad credit right now. I would have had good credit had
they
I
should
known
teach you the banking
what it
system
was or
while
how
you're
to
there.
use
They
it.
should teach you how to like.
Things you really do use and things that
Yeah.
you need to do as an adult.
I can say this though, in middle school we had a home ec class. And that home ec class really did like put a lot of life things in perspective. Like it was this one game, it was sort of like life. And like you have to go, you pick career, you pick like house, mortgage, like everything. Like it breaks it all down for you. Like I say, all right, people are like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm like, oh, I want to be such and such and such. Okay, cool. So it makes you look up what the salary is. Yeah, I mean, what do you make in a year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you like, oh, I'm making $300,000 a year. Yeah. Well, it breaks it down for you. Well, you make it $300,000, but you think like you got taxes.
Right.
Okay, so you pull
I did
those
not
out,
have a class like
and
that.
then it was
Neither.
like, all right, well, what kind of house do you want? Well, do you see yourself living in a little apartment, a little mid-sized, big house? So then you're like, all right, pull taxes out. Yeah, I'm still making about like $225. Yeah,
Right.
give me $100,000 home. Niggas pick, boom, break down that. All right, $100,000. Now your mortgage, because you're not paying it
Yeah.
all off up front. You got to break down your mortgage. You got to break down what is it?
So this was
Insurance,
this is what you
yeah.
had to do for the class. You had to pick
Yeah.
your lane. You had to
You
pick
pick
your
your
line.
lane, and it
So it was
showed
like
you,
it was
yeah.
like living like
It was an eye opener
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
That's dope. We should have
and it
classes
was
like
like,
that.
wow, like
classes
yeah.
like that should be universal. You
It's
know,
things like that, yeah. Common
because
sense
something
shit.
so small can make
Yeah,
such a big
just
difference.
basic life skills, yeah.
Right, it can make such a big difference.
They did that. That was one thing they did in there. But then, like I said, it also introduced a lot of people who was not cooks or could not cook.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
introduced
yeah.
them to cooking,
They should teach you
ironing,
about
I've never
life.
had-
properly cleaning.
My school didn't have so much of a sex ed class.
Oh, we
we
had
didn't
sex
have
I
any
ed.
of
never
that.
had a sex ed class
never-
either. I never
like,
had what was
no.
the thing? Spanish classes, French, and all that. I
Spanish,
never had
yeah.
none of that.
We had languages.
And if we
Spanish
did have
had-
it was never given to
They
me.
definitely did have them in legal studies though,
Never got 'em.
because Spanish was definitely an option, and it's
I had science,
it's actually a
science,
requirement.
Math. I had mad double
You
periods.
probably didn't
of-
get it at the beginning, but it's definitely a requirement for you to pass high school is learning one other
Yeah, I didn't get it.
language. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I was there for 4 years, but those most of those classes were still freshman grades because I wasn't going to school.
So it wasn't changing because you weren't doing them anyway.
Only social studies
when I say
was
school's not
was
made
up
for
to me.
people, I mean
or
school's
to
not made for people
Yeah,
because
it's
somebody at some point was just like, why am I even coming to this place? And just stop, like just wholeheartedly was just like, I'm literally coming here to waste my time. I can just go do that at home.
Right.
Yeah.
It really is.
I wasn't talking to nobody in school. I was to myself.
That's how I was. Like,
I was cutting. Even if my friends didn't want to cut, I would cut by myself.
And that's how you know that you're not made for it. Because at the point where you
I knew
cut by
deep
yourself,
down,
you like.
I knew deep down in my
This
soul
I know
that
I don't want
like
to be here because
this-
cutting is not
yeah.
fun. You're not with the squad. You know,
Yeah.
like you gotta have the team.
Exactly.
You know, like we
I
go
was
down
cutting
together.
like that, like fuck this. Oh, you going to school today? I feel you, bro. I'm not going.
At what point did you realize?
I'll walk you to the bus and say, "All right, bro, see you later." And I
At
go
what
cut.
point
I'll
did
walk
you
somewhere.
realize you were like? At what point did you go from cutting and going out and staying away from home to cutting and just going back home and just being like, screw it, I'm just go back home? Did you ever get to that point
Yeah.
where you was just like, I'm just going
Like
home?
what they gonna do?
Oh,
Took
you,
the trip
all right, yeah, I know exactly. Because I will walk because they gave me a half fare metro because I live close.
Split the difference, yeah.
So I was like, fuck that, I'm not gonna do all that shit. So I just walk it. So I will walk to Grand Street and because I'm not giving up my sidekick, my next toe, nothing. As soon as I saw metal detectors, I walk back home. Every fucking time I saw metal detectors, I walk back home, right? I open the door, mommy's like, what you doing here? I'm like, they got metal detectors, I'm not giving up my phone. And she goes, okay. And I'll go to my room. And then I just started doing it, started taking advantage of that. And then I just started showing up at home and I didn't want to be in school.
She's gonna agree right with them too. Like, so then don't take your phone inside. Like,
See, my schools, I ain't going to like all the schools I went to. All my schools was lit. So skipping school was like it was pointless because
everybody in the school was turned up anyway.
Yeah, they was at school. So you skip school where you going?
missing the fun.
Yeah, you missing out. Like if
now
you
want to go to school because you want to be in it.
I was the
niggas
opposite.
used to be mad. Like, they get suspended and shit like that and couldn't come to school. Yo, niggas would be upset.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you sick or whatever and can't go to school and shit. Like, if you couldn't go, you'd be upset. Because school
Missing
was
a whole
lit.
2 days worth of drama.
It was lit. Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right?
All kinds of shit went down.
This
Like,
girl got into a fight with the other
I
one.
tried my
this
best.
One, she found him with. She found
Hell
him.
yeah. Yo,
like,
what after that lunch
yo.
on Thursday? Yo, like,
homegirl's pregnant
my
now.
God, like, you catch everything in school.
Nah.
Like, it was pointless to skip.
Yeah.
It was pointless. Like, if you did, the most we did was like lunchtime. We would skip and we would go to Wendy's. And this is Wendy's had just bust out the junior bacon cheeseburgers and they was $1.
Oh.
So like,
and everybody had $1. That was it. That's all you was getting sent to school.
Yeah.
It was $2-3 at max because you could get a lot. You didn't need that much money.
I had like $1 or two.
I sure as hell was not going to school with no $5. I was going to school with
What?
$1 to
I wish I had
$2.
$5 to go to school.
$2-3 at best.
I had $5 by Friday if I saved $1 every day.
If you saved $1 every day and just like, you know.
And then I would save that shit not even for school, for the block,
Right.
for Friday night. Get an egg roll, get an Arizona.
Oh my god.
Did you grow up
Friday
broke too?
nights? Oh man.
As a
Friday
kid.
nights was it, okay?
Mhm.
Friday, first of all, you had the dance going on at the rec. Every Friday.
What's that? What is that?
It was a dance, like,
You see how
The
different
dance.
living in New York is from living in.
Yeah.
we call it was the dance, like, it was
Pennsylvania,
literally
like-
a dance, but like, it was at the rec center, it was a big
Oh, the rec, my fault. That's what
Yeah.
The
It
rec
was like the baby
got
club.
you.
It was a baby club, like literally.
nice.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody.
So that was the spot Friday
that
night.
was the spot Friday night.
I guess
Cool,
for us
cool.
it would have been that Yogi Bear thing.
No. It depends what age bracket. What age is this?
This was middle school age.
Yeah, right. So like 7th.
I was in a
8th
Yogi
grade.
Bear.
No, but what they had for us in New York would be equivalent to a Yogi Bear.
Honestly, Friday night.
Their rec center is like the YMCA.
Friday night, I didn't have nothing like that. By Friday night, went to someone's crib. At 14. Yo, we out chilling. Alright.
Oh yeah, no, this is how it went though.
I didn't have a spot to go dance and chill. Like,
Friday, niggas go home, boom, take a shower, change, soon as you get home. We would always go to my cousin Mary's crib, so we all meet up there, get dressed or whatever.
Maybe
Then
it was
started
the whole
at like,
club for real.
yeah, they literally.
yeah, that's the vibe though at that
That's
age
the
for them.
Whole vibe.
Facts. Yeah.
You get dressed, you get clean, you plotting on who numbers you get in and out. Yo, you see, she wore them pink thongs Thursday. I hope she wear them joints like like. We would go to my cousin Mary's house, get ready, boom. We would go to the dance around 8, 9 o'clock, get in there. And literally, like, paid in full when them niggas walk in and the spotlights
Paid
and all
in
that.
full.
And Rich, he's smiling. That's exactly how we walked in the dance. Like, you couldn't tell us shit. And you be in there all night. I say, what, till like, well, all night. But
I was gonna say all night, yeah, all night.
Okay.
11 o'clock, right?
That is pretty late though.
At 14, yeah.
At 14,
That's pretty late.
Yeah.
I
To me.
This sound like one of them spring formal
But-
dances you see in movies and TV shows.
Yeah, but it was every
the
week. It
image
was
I got
every
going
week.
on.
So
That's
boom.
dope, though. That's
8
fine.
to
As
11,
every week,
you at
though.
the dance,
That's fine.
right?
So you have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So then after the dance is over, everybody will go up to Shamrock. Shamrock was a bar / restaurant. So you would go up there. Everybody would go out there for whatever. Like all the old heads, like the ones 21 and older or whatever. Like all the old heads from the blocks or whatever. They be in there drinking. So like 11 o'clock,
Everybody having a good
it was
time.
basically the fucking let out. It
Everybody
was a
having a
big
good
you
time.
running at everybody. Everybody. From
Right.
at all
Sharing
age brackets.
mom.
Like like I said, your mom's friends or whatever
Uh-huh.
drinking at the bar. Then
Your
if
mom's
they
friends
got
are on TV.
like all the old heads, like your older brothers and sisters, whatever, like cause that bar would let certain motherfuckers in underage and drink, so they'd be in there. All the dope boys from the block or whatever be in there float like everybody was there at that one spot. So you had like $10, you go in there, get you a half a sandwich, get you some chips and a Mystic. That was the deal.
Chips
And that's how you knew your
Mystic.
status. That's how you knew the status. Because if you had money, you was out there, you had a sandwich, you had the chips, you had the drink.
You was good.
You know what I mean? If you didn't, but you know what I mean, then you can tell like, all right, some people only got chips and a drink. Okay, so they was like, whatever. And then the niggas that out there had no money, that's always, hey, yo, let me get some more chips.
Yeah.
Let me get some, let me pop that. Let me get half of your sandwich.
Let me get half of your
Yeah,
sandwich.
like it
Yep.
was literally
You have to-
levels, but
No.
everybody was out there.
No, yo,
And
you
that
know
was-
why? Because sandwiches back in the day used to be like $2.50 for a roll, and that's all you needed was a sandwich on a roll. That was it, because it was more than enough. You know, those sandwiches, those bodega sandwiches, they come piled on with meat.
My boys
bro.
did that too. They
Like,
were half on
like
sandwiches. I
OD.
never did that though.
And then everybody was gonna be like, "You want to make that?"
Because
Right.
I'm real picky with my sandwich, so you definitely gonna get what I get. I'm simple and dry with my shits, so there's no sense in splitting a sandwich. I never did that
So
shit.
what he's saying is his sandwich is so boring that you don't even want
Yeah,
it.
you.
I'm making this decision for you.
My
You
boy.
don't want
Yeah,
this
we're not
in
going
the
half
house.
on this.
I'm not gonna give it to you. You don't want this, all right?
No.
That's like me say, I want to say, yo, my sandwich is so good. You don't want it. It's too good. Like I'm gonna just
No, that's
right.
The way it was so packed though, like I can say, you go in and you order your shit, you gotta stand there at the register because they moving, they trying to process, and like you got like 60 motherfuckers all in your little ass restaurant,
Right.
You know what I mean? And you trying to get them in and out. You not, you know what I mean? You just moving. So, and this is what it was. Like the broke niggas that catch niggas slipping. Like, all right, they hear the number called or your name called, and they'll wait and see if you in there. You not in there. They're gonna snatch your shit.
They taking
You
that
out.
sandwich and going.
You
That sandwich
out.
is mine. It's to go. I'm out.
You out.
So that means
got.
when you standing outside, the person you see leaving there as fast as possible, that dude just stole somebody's
Did somebody
sandwich.
steal somebody's shit?
That's funny.
Whatever it was, whether it be sandwich, and niggas, it was anything. Hoagies, pizzas, wings, whatever.
Yo.
Like, if you don't get your food when they call it, somebody's walking away with it.
Back in the day, I used to work at Starbucks, right? Once upon a time in my life, I worked for Starbucks. And let's say
you love that shit so much.
let's say you ordered a drink, right? You got whatever it is you got, and now you're waiting for it.
Right.
And then he ordered one after you, and you thinking to yourself, like, well, damn, what he just got sound like it tastes good. And then so we make your drink, but you don't pick it up for your name, because now you plotting, and you're like, I want his drink. And then we call his name, and he's not paying attention, you snatch that drink and you run. And then he's left waiting there like, where's my drink? And I'm like, yo, that's what I got, I put it down. And then I see the name of the person whose drink's left, and I'm like, oh, stole his drink.
Yeah.
Right? And let me tell you,
That
it
shit happen
happens
like that?
all the time.
Wow.
I had to remake drinks so many times because one person will pick up the other person's drink, and I'm almost certain 99% of the chance it's because what that person got sounded like it tastes good. Like, damn, I thought I should have got that.
That's wild. That's people.
And you just
who
steal
are
drinks.
That brave.
Mm-hmm. Because, you know, a lot of people give false names. So when we call it, you're not paying attention,
To the
or
name.
like you must have forgot that
Right.
you used the false name,
Right.
and then so the other person just was like,
Second,
Yeah,
three,
man. They
Right.
just, whoop. And it's already paid for. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. It's already paid for, so it's like, whoop.
Customers that go there are annoying though. I'll tell you that right now.
I bet.
I like being a
I hate-
barista
Oh,
because I like being on bar, like making the drinks
I hate
because
going
I
to
could do
Starbucks.
those like really nice foam pedals and shit. You know, I could do fancy drinks because I worked at a fancy place prior to. So I enjoyed it,
Right.
but I hate all those Starbucks customers. They are the worst. They want 17 different flavors, and if one is missing, they're giving it back. Or if they swear up and down they told you,
they can't be
didn't really
reasonable,
tell
right? Like, I'm
you.
sorry.
No,
I'm
none
sorry,
of
I fucked
them.
up. I'm sorry.
None of them.
They can't be
All of them
reasonable.
want to come for you every time. You can make a mistake that's not even your fault.
And she's
Their
out here
fault, and
choking
they
her
trying to
dog
kill you.
because at least she's so short and she's bitching about her fucking drink.
See, I
Like,
like
bitch.
dealing with people like that because I just laugh at them.
That's why I can't do food service anymore. Like that was the closest that I've, because I've never worked at a fast food restaurant. Well, I started my foot in that career when I worked for Little Caesars at one point, but this was back when minimum wage was
Little
$7.
Caesars. I was
This
eating
was back
mad. I
when
was
minimum
eating
wage
mad
was
pizza.
$7. This was a long time ago. I can't do food industry now.
See,
Oh,
I didn't.
hell no.
I worked fast food one time, okay, and that was McDonald's.
See, I
did it
couldn't
for
do
a
it.
couple months. It was cool because everybody, like, again, I was in the city, and niggas in there was lit. Like,
See,
my
that's
nigga
what I
ran-
don't want.
My niggas
I don't
ran
want that.
breakfast, okay. So, and you get a free shift meal or whatever, right?
Okay, that's cool. They
So
feed
you
y'all.
come in on breakfast. My nigga had the sandwiches waiting for as soon as you, for everybody, like our little circle. As soon as you come in, boom, that's your joint. And he would always make me. He would get the I would get the steak, egg and cheese on a big.
Yo, they took that
They
away.
took it off,
They
and he
took it
was
away.
so heartbroken.
Yeah,
That shit hurt my feelings.
Yeah, and this
Bring
is
it
when
back,
they had
McDonald's.
the good steak.
And
And
then-
it's not that fake bullshit steak that they was using recently before they
Okay.
took it away. They had the good steak. So I get the steak, egg and cheese on a bagel, and then he'd throw like extra sauce on there, slap some bacon on there, and a sausage. And he wouldn't use that folded fake egg that they use. He
Okay.
used the real egg that they use on the sausage, egg, and cheese.
Ah.
So this shit was slamming.
Wait, it's two
Nice.
separate eggs?
You never noticed that?
No.
No.
Me? No.
My
I'm not a
egg
breakfast
always-
person, so I wouldn't
I
tell.
get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle every morning. I'm getting one tomorrow too,
They
and
use-
it's always like
What?
the folded yellow. The
Yeah, that's a
folded-
fake egg.
That's the fake egg.
That's the fake egg.
Oh, so that dude that put the white one in there, that was
That's
it.
real egg.
It tasted real.
That's real egg.
It tasted
It
real.
caught me so
It tasted
off
so
guard.
real.
It was not.
That's real.
I swear to God,
fresh egg.
it caught me so off guard because I took a bite and at first I saw it and I was like, white, where the yellow pillow at? You know? And I was just like, all right.
What she's used to.
Look, he
You know?
upgraded you.
And I was just like, all right. And I took a bite and I was like, wait a second. This tastes like real egg white. Like this, I eat eggs. This tastes like real egg white. Like, and it caught me so off guard. I wasn't expecting
Oh
it.
yeah, on the McGriddle.
That was a good.
So what you do now? You just ask for that. Can I get a real
Well,
egg
I'm
with
gonna
my
have to
sausage?
be like, yo, can I get the white egg? Can I get the white egg, please?
I don't know.
That
Customer
That
service,
was
I
it.
guess. Ask.
A lot of people.
I used to work here. I know.
It's funny, but
if it's the big 6-foot dude that worked there, he'll do it for me.
it's funny, but a lot of people never catch that difference.
No.
Never notice
No,
it.
I don't.
Until you
What's
actually
I mean,
point
what's
it
the
out.
purpose? Why use 2 eggs?
When it's already easier to cook and shit.
No, they gotta be a reason.
It was a high volume thing. It was they had because like I said, the yellow eggs was frozen. It was processed egg and made these fake eggs. But they went on
Fake
the
eggs.
sandwiches that they got high orders on, which is like the McGriddles and stuff like that. So you could throw that in the fucking microwave real quick or whatever.
It's less, alright, it's less like
Boom.
time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you can knock a bunch of those out real fast with the fake egg. You
Right.
gotta do this real egg all the time, it's gonna be a little slow.
Exactly.
So you want it on the least
So they
popular
only
item.
do which was the sausage, egg, and cheese.
Wow. I see you, McDonald's,
And
man.
that's the only sandwich that gets the real egg.
That's crazy.
Or egg McMuffin. That's it. There's the only 2 sandwiches that get real
That
cracked
sucks
eggs.
because you don't know how much I love McGriddles. Like that's alright, so I had one of their biscuit breakfast sandwiches before and that biscuit was so incredibly dry that like the sausage and the egg did not make up. I had a sausage and cheese on a biscuit.
That's why I do
Driest
biscuit dry
biscuit
shit. You
I've
gotta
ever.
get it
Yo,
on that muffin.
If you do not get a beverage with that sandwich, I'm sorry, you are gonna die halfway through. It's gonna choke you out.
Because
It's gonna choke you out. It's gonna choke you out. I swear to God, it turns into paste. Like it turns into paste.
Ah.
Like paste. It's hard to eat.
Like imagine mixing cement in your throat.
Yes. Yeah, for no reason that biscuit is like that. For no reason at all.
Damn.
It is one of the like.
Listen, you know, but wait, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know. You might agree, you might not. I don't know, but it is. It's super dry, right? But you still taste butter.
Yes.
All crazy.
The whole way through. It's buttery
Artificial
as
butter?
hell.
Like,
That shit has so much butter on it. It's ridiculous. You can taste. I swear to God, you can taste the butter.
It's still dry.
It's crazy that the butter doesn't even help your saliva
Doesn't
make it juicy.
at all. No. When your saliva touches it, it's like it's paste. It's
It just
paste.
sucks up your saliva.
Yes, it's paste. It's
Wow.
like
I don't know. It's not.
That
real
is-
it's
butter,
like
but they put it
plaster,
on
right?
there.
When you mix water into like that plaster mix, that's what you're doing
Yo, it's
with that
dry as-
biscuit.
I never get biscuits.
With a hint of butter.
Dry as shit.
That
Dry
sounds-
as fuck.
That sounds disgusting.
You gotta get it on the
Now
McMuffin.
they have McChickens on
On
a
the biscuit.
biscuit.
Yeah, no, I would not. Never. You would not.
You would not catch me eating that
Hell
shit.
no. No, that shit.
Nah,
dry
but
as
that's-
shit. And it's just the chicken and biscuit.
Yes,
nothing
there's
else
no
on it.
sauce, no nothing. It's
You
legit
know what's
just
funny?
chicken and the biscuit.
That was some shit I looked at, and I'm like, that's something I would eat because
Yeah,
it's
it is.
simple as shit. But then it's like, I don't like the biscuits. That's what I thought.
You
And I
didn't eat that
I
shit.
didn't eat it.
Died. That is the day you
Yo.
died.
I made the right decision, right?
It'd be
Like,
like
at this
doing that,
moment,
yep.
he knew he fucked up.
It'd have been like doing that cinnamon challenge and choking to death. No.
That should be
Give me that
true,
Fanta.
too.
This is
Give
why
me
I
the
love
Fanta.
this is
gotta
why I
get the
love
big
McGriddles.
And you gotta throw the jelly on it.
The McGriddles is where it's at, yo. It's a pancake.
So, I don't like pancakes.
You don't gotta like pancakes. That McGriddle is
Pancakes is
delicious.
nasty.
Everything about that
Pancakes are
McGriddle
nasty.
is good.
Pancakes are fucking nasty.
Pancakes are not nasty. You
think
cannot
are-
dislike pancakes.
Yes,
You
it
can
is.
dislike syrup. It gotta be the
The
syrup you don't
fuck?
like. You can't dislike the pancake.
The fuck?
It gotta be the syrup.
A pancake with
Can't
syrup is a fucking biscuit that we was just talking about. It's dry as
It's not.
shit.
Right.
Yo, it has no flavor.
No.
A pancake has no flavor.
That's not true. Whose pancake are you
What
eating?
have you ever in your life and they
He don't eat pancakes.
I've had
It's not
I
even
had a
about-
piece of it just a
you don't
pancake
even gotta
without the
eat
syrup.
pancakes.
I know what you're talking about when it comes to
Let's
that.
Keep it 100. They make candles in the fucking sense of any and every food out there. Have you ever seen a pancake flavored damn candle?
You can't do that.
No.
You can't put it. You can't.
No,
you can't
you
put
have
that.
not.
That's not how that works.
But
That is not how
But-
that
That's
works.
funny. That's funny.
now let me ask you this:
Uh
how many maple brown sugar candles you not seen?
None.
huh. I don't know.
Zero.
Me, I don't know. She said
Zero.
zero.
Lies.
We don't even sell that.
Lies.
I don't even look at the
Zero.
candle.
Lies.
This many.
Lies.
This many.
Lies.
Alright? Maple brown sugar what? What do you want maple brown sugar on?
Everything.
It's good on oatmeal.
Everything. Maple brown sugar, that's fucking pecan pie status right there.
Ugh.
What do you mean? You ain't never seen a warm pecan pie?
I don't like it. It's disgusting.
You crazy.
It is.
It's just
I
smack
made the
as hell.
mistake once in my life to get a butter
What?
pecan smoothie, and it was the most nastiest thing I've ever had in my
Is
life.
that
I
smoothie?
was so mad. Yeah, from like the Crown Chicken places and stuff, they don't have a big selection of ice cream, but they have
Why
butter
the fuck would
pecan.
you get ice
And I
cream
got
from
it
a
from
chicken
there.
spot? You fucked up already.
No,
Why
I
did
didn't.
you buy ice cream at a chicken spot? Okay. And then you go base a whole
Wait,
flavor.
that's
what I'm
off of
saying.
that?
That's what I said. That's
When
what I'm
you
trying to
get-
say.
All right, I was
That
getting
shit
my
probably
6
spraying
piece.
some greasy ass ice cream. Right?
I got my normal 6-piece hot wings with curly fries, and I wanted a dessert. And their options are almost always cheesecake or something ice cream related. And the only flavors they have is like birthday cake, butter pecan, and then like cookies and not cookies and like vanilla and chocolate.
Right.
I wanted to try the butter pecan because I was feeling crazy that day. I was like,
Right.
ooh,
Dangerous.
you know, had a couple extra dollars.
You
Was
was
like,
thinking
let me
too
get
much.
that butter pecan and sound like it tastes good.
Yes.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, because you got it from a
Disgusting.
chicken
I took one
shack,
sip and was
okay?
like, no, this ain't it.
Hey,
This-
wait, first of all, why is you ordering a smoothie
Oh,
at
it's
a
out.
chicken
Yes.
shack?
Yeah, it's not even the ice cream. it's
Okay,
smoothie.
yeah.
All they did was
First of all, I wouldn't eat ice cream from a chicken shack, and I damn sure won't want a chicken shack to take that ice cream and make me a goddamn smoothie or
they
a milkshake.
blend it. Yeah.
Okay, like no,
They
we're not
blend
gonna
it.
do that.
I've had one
We not
before.
That's about that Ben Sickler.
You had one from
I
Chicken Shack?
Yes, I had the
In
birthday
Brooklyn.
cake one. I had the birthday cake one, and I liked it, but it was
Ugh.
way too powerful for me. Like, there's sweetness on it.
I be taking my chances
Again,
with they
you
chicken.
trusted the flavor
The pizza
palette
is
of
already
a
stink.
Chicken Shack.
I understand
Them
that.
niggas ordered the cheapest ice cream on the menu just to say they had it.
So
And
what
you
you're
go-
telling me is that I need to go to Cold Stone and try butter pecan.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Are you willing to do
I
that?
highly suggest that.
Is there a Cold Stone out here?
There's a Cold Stone in Scranton, and it is my spot.
I guess we go on Cold Stone. But I gotta get two. I gotta get that one that I will try, and then
You
I gotta
get
get my
whatever you
original
want.
because you know.
But you not
can't.
gonna
The cookie
you
dough's
not
from
gonna
there.
diss a whole flavor based on Chicken Shack.
You don't
ice
understand
cream.
how nasty it
Okay.
was.
It was Chicken Shack ice cream. Like, do I
It was
need I
nasty.
say
It
more?
was really nasty.
Need I say more?
Nasty.
Chicken Shack ice cream.
It was gross.
She
It was
shut
so
that whole
gross.
shit down after
That's
that.
like
Like,
going
I
to
ain't
KFC.
tasting nothing.
You gonna go to KFC and order ice cream?
I don't like KFC. No. If they had ice cream, no. Ew.
Right. And you doing it. You gonna go from a Chicken Shack.
You went to the Van Sicklen J Train stop one.
Yes, but because
Chicken
they had
Shack
it and
one.
I wanted ice cream. And you gotta understand, they're open longer than the bodega.
That shit's open
You
at
know,
5 in the morning.
like,
On my way
you
to
can
work.
go
That
at
shit's
any
open.
time.
That's like going to Dairy Queen and I order a 2-piece chicken and be like, yo, chicken is nasty as shit. I had chicken from Dairy Queen. Nigga gonna look at me like that's the only place you ever had it. Well,
Listen.
yeah. And you so Dairy Queen, you gonna trust
Listen,
the flavor palette of an ice cream shack?
I did in that moment. It stuck with me for a while because when I tell you, every time I saw butter pecan, I was like, that's disgusting. I wanted to try
so
it
funny.
because I like butter and I like pecans. You know, and I like ice cream. It all sounded like it would go good together. It did. And I was so incredibly wrong. And then I was just like, no.
You never tried nothing else butter pecan before that?
Hell no.
Before the
No.
smoothie?
You don't
Yeah,
understand how bad
Right,
it was.
and you didn't try nothing else after it. So
Yeah.
you going on Chicken Shack ice cream.
Yes, I guess so. We going to Cold Stone.
That's funny.
We going to Cold Stone.
You walk past Briars and all Edie's.
And
all
all I think
all that
about
good-
and all I think
that
about is
good-
that one smoothie.
That shit scarred
And
you.
what that first
That shit scarred
and
you.
only
Like, that's
sip
it.
was like, and I was like, no.
Ben and Jerry's, all
No.
that good ice cream. You
Mm-mm.
walk right past it, and
It
you
was,
take
like, nasty.
the word of the Chicken Shack.
I sure did.
You make fucked up decisions.
You know,
You did.
I've come to realize that
Yeah.
28 years later that I've made some pretty terrible choices along the way. It's fantastic.
So you're gonna try it now?
I mean,
You're willing to?
if it's Cold Stone hands down has the best ice cream. You
Okay.
can't beat them. No one can touch them. And I can say that because I've tried other ice cream shops. Baskin Robbins ain't got shit on Cold
They
Stone.
really
Well,
They will
what Cold
never
Stone we
touch
went
Cold
to?
Stone.
We went
Cold
to.
Stone.
The one in
Just
Queen
say-
Center Mall. Was it Queen Center Mall or was it the one in Brooklyn? What's the Brooklyn Mall called? I can't remember.
The Brooklyn one called? Atlantic?
The one, yeah, there you go, that one. Wow, I've been out of New York that long. I forgot.
Atlantic.
That's home, man. You see, my memories of home are just like fading.
How about, what was that spot in Puerto Rico? In,
In Ajuntas?
no. In San Juan.
Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, that was Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah. Well, Haagen-Dazs is good.
That was another spot.
Haagen-Dazs is good, but their retail
How about the one
stores
in-
have very limited menus.
How about the one in
as opposed
Humacao?
to their actual like
Right.
ones that they sell in the fridge.
How about the one in Humacao? What was that? In the little...
Oh, that was a yogurt shop. It's
Oh,
it's
okay,
Froyo.
yogurt.
It's like 16
Froyo.
handles.
Yeah, 6. Okay.
Curry was alright. We had one hundred.
I like Froyo. I'm good. I try a lot of different flavors in it because I even like the fruity ones because they be sometimes have like a nice cream cheese. Well, not cream cheese. Cheesecake one, and it goes really good with this like fruit one. And they have like all those toppings.
Right.
What?
See, no, I'm not.
This is
good with
when we
stuff
first
like
started
that.
smoking the pen, and this is when I really started like yo, snacks was when we
Yeah.
first started smoking. Snacks was like, oh my god. Now I could just have a bag of hot fries and I'll be alright. But snacks at the beginning, it was like I was pregnant all the time.
Yeah, I was
Mm.
taking down fucking cakes and M&Ms and Reese's
The munchies were
while I was just sitting
was
here.
hitting
Uh,
at the beginning.
What's your go-to flavor?
For
For
what?
Like for anything. Like
Vanilla.
you ain't got like that vanilla. That's it.
Yeah.
Then
I'm saying.
straight. That nigga played so
I'm-
like vanilla.
Vanilla.
Straight like that.
Safest option out there. Can no harm come from this? I know exactly what I'm gonna get.
I guess I'm gonna say
Right?
vanilla in
No
terms of ice
surprise.
cream and certain cakes, I guess. But I don't.
Go to.
And what else? Yeah, I guess.
Go to flavored ice cream.
Anything.
Cookie
yeah,
dough.
I'm just.
Cookie dough. Cookie dough. Yeah.
I'll always do cookie dough.
You find
I'll
cookie
do
dough
cookie dough
at
from
everything.
anywhere.
Like
Yeah.
if it has a flavor, there's a cookie
Turkey
dough.
Hill cookie dough is the most garbage I've ever had. Let me tell you, they're
What?
Turkey Hill.
Turkey Hill?
Their Turkey Hill cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah. What happened?
No matter how much I've had the munchies, that ice cream stood in the freezer for like the last 2 months. It
Why?
there's nothing in it. It's vanilla ice cream with some of the most smallest pebbles of cookie dough and like 2 chocolate chips.
Damn.
It's horrible. It's not even good vanilla.
That's fucked
It's
It's
up.
not even good vanilla.
It's pitiful.
It's not. It's
pitiful.
oh my god,
I've
it's so
always
bad.
Like Turkey Hill was the last time I had cookie dough, and that's literally the last time
Horrible.
I had cookie dough anything.
I bet. But
It-
you have cookie dough from Cold Stone though.
I've had it from
Bum
there.
cookie doughs, it's fucking brolic, right? They're like this big, but they're
That's
fat
why.
as hell.
Yeah.
And they only gotta throw like 2 of them in there because when they like start working it on the stove top, oh my god. Yeah, that thing is hot. It's melting down the ice cream so that they
Oh wait, you
can,
talking about the style like that with the
That's not hot.
Yes it is.
It's cold.
No, it's not.
That's in San Juan too.
No, it's not. No, they don't got a Cold Stone over there. No, it's not. Somebody that work at Cold Stone, tell me if that flat
Not Cold
top
Stone,
is
bro.
hot. No, we're
That
talking
flat
Cold
top
Stone.
is cold.
No
it's
way.
ice cream. It's
But
ice
it
cream.
is literally
No.
like
What's hot about
What
it?
do
What?
you
What's
mean?
cold?
all right. So the ice cream, they
No.
take it, they put it on the flat top. To me, in my
Okay.
mind, it's hot because they melt the ice cream down for you and stick it in the container. I'm gonna kill you.
Yo, we done had
I don't
this
know.
discussion.
Somebody
Yo.
that work at
Yo,
Cold
we
Stone
done
said
had
my
this.
whole life I thought it was
Yo.
kept at a nice mild temperature
Hold on.
to
Yo.
work the ice cream
Yo.
through. The ice cream is so soft and delicate. You don't understand. That cannot be happening at such a freezing temperature. Like you can't.
Listen.
In my mind, no.
Hold on.
I need to know if that
I
flat
don't
top.
eat there, bro, so I don't
I
know
need
shit
to know
about
if
this.
that flat top is hot.
So, explain it to me, bro.
It's
Did you
a-
work there?
It's a cold.
Oh, it's in the name.
It's a
It's in the name.
stone.
It's in the name.
Okay. Ice cream starts off as a liquid.
Uh-huh. Look at
That's what they pour over the cold stone, and then they mix in your ingredients.
Mm.
And as they working it and mixing it, the cold stone
Oh my
is
God.
freezing the ice cream
Mm.
Oh no.
and processing. Well, that's why it's called cold stone.
That's why it's called Cold Stone.
She wanted to be a lawyer, look. Look, yo, I don't eat this, I don't know. She was so convinced, right? That's what I'm trying to say.
My whole life, I never put that together. I really thought that
Who
they were.
the hell cooks ice cream and then it freezes it instantly? So you
No.
warm it all the way up and then it just
Yo.
freezes
I don't
right
know.
before
Oh my
your eyes.
god,
That's so
I shit
funny.
you not. My whole life, I thought that ice cream in the container was like so cold and that they just like smoothing it down for you so they could get it in the cup and make it all nice. I microwave my ice cream all the time. It was plausible in my head, I swear to God. I really thought that flat top was hot.
I don't
I
know.
take it back,
Listen.
ladies and gentlemen. We figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Listen. In San Juan.
It's in the name.
In San Juan. That's the title. That's the title of the
Oh
episode.
my
It's in the
God.
name.
It's in the name.
Yeah.
Yo, check
That's
it.
like, I'm so mad at myself because that's like brick oven pizza. What are you? Where's it cooked at? It's cooked in a brick oven. Brick oven pizza's made in a brick oven. Because it's in the name, it tells you.
I make brick oven pizza in the oven though.
Oh my God, where do you make brick oven pizza? I make it in.
I make it in the
Oh my God.
microwave. I make brick oven pizza in the microwave, bro. What you talking about? You not gonna
I
tell me
know.
my brick oven pizza
I know what.
is
I know.
not supposed to be made in a microwave.
Oh my God, it's in the name. I'm so mad at myself.
I make it in my freezer.
I am so mad at myself. You don't understand how I spent my whole life believing that flat top was hot.
Well, I'm trying to listen. Because I'm picturing this thing in Puerto Rico, in San Juan. You know, you walking down and it's the CVS, and you cross the streets to Rite Aid.
Yes.
And then you keep walking and it's the casino to the right.
Yes.
You keep walking, but you're on the left side of the street still. You keep walking. There was a little ice cream shop on the left that you went into and they were doing that shit.
Oh,
Is that what that is?
Oh, no, it's
That's
not.
not what that is
no,
either?
It's not.
Okay.
That one is that you've seen that circle thing that they like flatten the ice cream down and then they like roll it out for you and it turns into like a roll and
fucking
they
that
stick
shit
it in. You
up.
got like 6 rolls in your cup. They had one of them in Puerto Rico and that was delicious.
Okay.
That was really good. I'm still very mad at myself. You don't understand how emotional I feel right now.
That's the same process as Cold Stone.
Well, no. It's flat, like a sheet, and they roll it, and it rolls up. Cold Stone don't do that. No,
I have to go with y'all because
Cold Stone don't do that.
I'm picturing this shit in Puerto Rico and that's exactly what you're
Your
explaining.
options are cup, waffle cone, and other cones and other cups, but it's not like that.
Okay.
It's not like that. I swear to God, it's not like that. I swear to God, it's not. I've gotten a whole.
This bitch in Puerto Rico was
70
chefing that shit up. Like,
Yes.
ice cream, boom, boom. I'm like, that's what it sounds like y'all talking about though with the other spot.
No, the other spot is it became a popularity a couple of years ago. It's the ice cream is like flat, and they like put like they use that you know that thing that you plug holes in, that scraper, those like
Yes.
working scrapers.
Yes.
Yeah, they use one of those and they like
Scraper. They
and
were there
roll it
scraping
and
that
it
shit up.
rolls it up. You know what? You know what?
You got pictures of it?
I think I do.
You got?
think
I gotta see
snap
this.
of the ice cream. Wait a second. I gotta go to my receipts now. That was 2017. I ain't gonna forget.
Yo, this is so funny. I'm picturing something that y'all.
No, Cold Stone.
I'm calling spots in all over this fucking world.
Cold Stone don't do that. I know Cold Stone don't do that. Did you work there? Did you work there? I'm so mad. It's a Cold Stone.
High views for real.
Yo,
That's
where you come to
funny.
get your heart broke? Tell the truth.
Will we bring it back to reality?
No, I was not out of reality. Okay.
You was over here talking about.
Man, that was fun. No.
That was funny. I was watching it because only y'all knew what the fuck y'all was talking about.
Yep.
You and the listeners, I guess.
Because we're ice cream eaters. You gotta be an ice cream eater.
I'm not open to tasting shit. I don't want to spend money, let's say, on a chocolate ice cream.
You
That's
stick
just
with your vanilla then.
Exactly. So I eat ice
But
cream,
you
all
can
types
do
of ice
that.
cream
Yeah,
with
no.
vanilla. I tried turkey,
have a picture
the Turkey
of
Hill
it.
one.
Yeah.
I don't
I
taste
gotta check my
the
other receipts.
crazy difference from that and the other vanilla shits. Just vanilla to me.
Vanilla bean is good too.
Yeah,
That's the same
I like
shit to
vanilla
me, though.
bean versus vanilla.
See, I
No,
don't know.
it's more vanilla-y.
It's
Yeah.
fucking vanilla.
No, vanilla bean.
I eat both
you
because
can
it's the
taste it.
same to me as a taste. I'm like, all right. I don't know why the fuck this is separate. Like mentally, in my mind, I don't know why this is separate. They taste the same.
Right there.
Let me see that. Let me see that.
I
That's
wanna,
not what they do.
I want to see them
Yo.
in the process.
They mix it
No,
up
no.
right there for you.
No, I know
on
that.
the
I know
Cold
that's what
Stone.
they do. I know that's what they
Bang,
do.
bang, bang, nah, 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 nah.
But Cold Stone don't make it flat like
Yes,
a sheet
they
of
do. They
paper
flat.
and roll it like that, like what I'm talking
No, that's
about.
not their finishing move. No, but that's
That's
what they do. Yes,
No,
they-
I know they cook it on there. Well, I know they.
you don't.
I know that they mix it up on there, but they don't do what these. Yo, I wish I don't.
It's the same process.
It's not. It's the,
The
same
only
process, but I'm
difference
telling you
is
that the other
When
people.
they finish it, they finesse it. That's all they do, and they
Yeah.
make it look pretty and nice and all of that. And they be like, they glorify it, but it's the exact same
It's not.
process. Yes, it is.
It's the same process, but it's not the same thing.
It's not. Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's ice cream.
Well,
How is it not the same thing?
like that.
That's fancy ice cream.
Yes, it is fancy ice cream.
That's it. It's
But
still ice
Cold
cream.
Stone don't do.
No,
this.
they don't
That's what
finish
I'm-
it like
And
that.
that's
They
what we were
finish it
talking
like
about.
that.
Yeah,
But it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It is.
It's not.
They just finish theirs and make theirs look like this. They don't do all that extra shit, roll it up, make it pretty and all of that. No, they just mix it up for you, but they cook it.
They murder your shit and just
Yeah, they burn your shit right there on the cold stone. Bang!
I'll take it.
Now I want to go to Cold Stone.
That's so funny.
Their ice cream is so good. Their
Yeah, ice
options
cream
are
is
so
the shit.
good. They got mad topping options. Like you cannot go in there and not find something you won't like.
Yeah.
You'll find something you like.
Yeah, some okay. You
Even
ain't gonna
if you
just
pick
walk out
vanilla-
there with plain ice cream. You're not.
No, even if you pick vanilla to be your base, you're
Yeah.
gonna pick one of those toppings.
You
What's the
know,
toppings though?
Everything.
Literally from peanuts to
Everything.
fucking gummy worms.
Yes, everything.
What would go good with just my plain vanilla for me?
I don't know. What do you like?
I like them simple, like
Well, you like
chocolate, like M&M's probably. They
got
have M&Ms?
they have M&Ms, yeah.
They got M&Ms. You could also go to Reese's Pop. They got Reese's Pieces.
Oh, they do. They got Reese's Pieces.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Reese's Pieces.
I do regular sprinkles. I love my.
They have
my,
like 1,000 types of regular sprinkles. They
damn.
have marshmallows. They have like cereals. They have
Yeah,
like
graham crackers.
they have all kinds of fudges and
What
like
was it?
preservatives.
They got Fruity Pebbles.
Yep.
Yeah, they got stuff like
Cereal
that.
toppings.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Vanilla and Fruity Pebbles. It's like you made one of those little cereal bars, but into an ice cream.
Facts.
Yeah, they got
Not a bad idea, right?
shit.
But I fucking open up one of those Fruity Pebble boxes downstairs and pour it in my Turkey Hill vanilla.
Yeah, not in that ice cream. Yeah, good vanilla.
Shit. We don't even got sprinkles, right?
You ever had gelato?
Yeah.
Like authentic, like Italian gelato,
Yeah.
not
think
like
so.
store bought gelato.
Yeah.
No.
Coney Island, right on the boardwalk, right?
No, no.
So that type of gelato.
Yes.
Yeah.
They had a gelato shop in Grand Central Station in New York, one of the few in its existence over there. And that thing was absolutely delicious. I had the most limiest, lemoniest, icy ice cream of
Yo,
all time.
I used
With
to
the
eat.
world's tiniest spoon, because they serve you in a cup that's about this big, and that spoon is like really, really tiny, but you feel like you're getting a lot because it takes you forever to eat it because the spoon is so tiny.
What was your flavor in the cocoa guy?
The green one?
Yo, the green one was
green
the
and yellow
shit.
one. It's
What
green
was
and
yellow? Yellow?
They're together. It's one of those like yin yang containers with green and yellow.
I know, but I should tell you, yo, don't give me don't give me whatever the other one is. I just want yellow. Just scrape. I mean, just scrape the green side. I mean,
The green
just,
was.
I used to get green.
It's
and
lemon
red.
and lime.
I know. I just want the green.
Right? You guys have those little.
Like is it like gelato?
Little
Ice-
Mexicans
ice?
that push the cart.
No, they don't got that.
They got like the ice cream limit. They just walk around the park and be like, "Bling," and then be like, "Piña
They open
coco."
up and it's like little ice creams and they like
Piña
scrape
coco
them in the cup.
cherry.
Nah,
Piña coco cherry. You don't got one of those?
yo, because after school and PS84,
They're like
I used to
50 cents.
always get that
Well,
shit.
they were like 50 cents. That means you guys don't got piraguas either.
What?
Te jodiste.
Piraguas are
Crushed ice with,
with
flavoring.
food color,
Water.
water ice.
Snow cone. Water.
Snow cone would be the
I guess yeah.
snow cone would be the very American version of it. Yeah, it's a snow cone, but it's a Puerto Rican snow cone, which means some dude froze this big ass bucket of ice the night before, and he got this like scraper, and he just puts the work in right there. When you order it,
He
throws
puts
it in the cup, right? Turns it in. Got
He
one
takes
of
the
those.
tapita.
Got one of those funnels from the car that we sell for $1. Tops it off, makes it into a nice, cute little, triangle thing, and then tops it off with,
with
the
full color
flavoring.
flavor shit.
And then
the
boom,
juice.
there you
The
go.
juice really,
Keep
the juice.
throwing it. It's one of those.
And like he got the ice right here, and then he got that shit surrounded with fucking juices, and you pick which one you want. He'll pour it in there for you, and it's like $1. But it used to be 50 cents depending on the cup.
Right.
Yep.
It'd be $1. So as a kid, what?
Spanish snow cone, because I'm pretty sure that's faucet water he froze the night before. He probably doesn't filter those, Maybe. New York water is kind of filtered anyway, so, you can drink right off the tap, allegedly.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could.
Couldn't do that shit in Puerto Rico.
No,
That shit was dangerous.
it was.
Just drink the tap. Water that was the
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you would have got sick of that shit.
You don't want to do that. You don't ever want to do it when you go overseas anyway. You don't,
And then you gotta pay a
don't-
separate company for the filtered good one.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah,
And it's mad
a whole
bread.
different company.
It's like, what the
You gotta pay
fuck?
for it. Our water comes from the rainforest, which I'm pretty sure is fine because it's natural spring water, but I'm sure there's other stuff in the rainforest.
Mm-hmm. That shit was crazy. I wouldn't even. Oh, that water. It was. It tasted funny too. Anyways, the faucet water from the kitchen.
Couldn't do it here either because when we first moved in here, the water was brown.
The hell yeah. Well, that shit was brown. Couldn't.
Couldn't do it here. We gotta get a filter though.
Yeah, we do.
Definitely need a filter. That's why I buy gallons of water. We sell them for $1, so it's all good.
Whatever works for you, I guess.
You seen all of it?
Well,
All the Marvel movies?
Did you? All of them from beginning to end?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite? Who's your favorite?
Iron Man.
Iron Man's your favorite too?
This is why we friends.
Yeah, Iron Man. Iron Man and Thor.
Yep. My dog's name.
Thor's and shit.
Yo, he is, especially
Thor is the
in
shit.
those last two movies
Yeah.
when he really beast out. Like, well, I guess I would say in Infinity War because that's when he got really angry and he was just like,
Right.
he was a beast in freaking Infinity War. He was fat for the last one.
Yeah, and
Shit
he
was
was,
funny.
he was fat for the last one. But you know, it's okay because he was still strong.
Yeah,
But Iron Man and Thor, man, that's where it's at.
that is where it's at. That's
Absolutely.
fucked up they killed Tony.
Yo, I cried. First of all, they made me cry twice because I did not expect him to get stabbed in Infinity War. So when we was in the movie theater, I shit you not, everybody in the movie theater was like, all at the same time.
Yeah.
We all had the same reaction. All you heard is sniffling. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of crying going on in the movie.
Yo,
theater.
that
At 8 o'clock in the. We started that. We was for the first showing at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
8 o'clock in the morning, we went to the movie
Girl,
theater.
I wasn't going there.
I don't do movies
What?
where there's kids in the theater, and those
This
are
was
not
too big
rated
of a
R
movie. I'm like,
so I
nah,
want to
no
watch it in
kids.
peace. And all these kids is in school, so I'm going at 8 in the morning.
I'm not going in the morning.
Facts, we
Hell
went.
yeah.
Fuck.
We had to travel, of course, to the things. We got on the train.
But
Boom,
dropped
boom.
the kid off at school and then went to the movies.
Yeah,
Shut
And that movie, it was too early for all of us to be crying.
that movie was fire.
No, what I would say, the death that caught me off, or that hit me, that fucked me up the most though, was Black Widow.
Yeah, fucked you up.
You know what?
Yo,
I found myself crying too.
yo,
I was
that-
like, wait a
that
second.
I'm not even
It
going to
was
that
so-
death. Yeah.
Kept the secret. There was not a whiff of her dying, like nothing at all. I think that was the one most like.
I guess people
Everybody-
expected her
Catch
to
you by
come back
surprise moment.
afterwards
Yeah.
because there was no rumor for her dying.
It was. I think it
Because
caught
they was
everybody by
already
surprise.
talking about they was already talking about her movie
Right.
and all of that. So
Yeah.
like there was no hints of her dying at
Uh-huh.
all.
Mm-hmm.
And her death hit me harder than Tony did. Honestly,
Yeah.
that shit was like totally left.
Because we
field.
knew Tony was gonna die.
We knew it was him or Cap.
We knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was gonna die. I knew he was leaving because he said he didn't want to do it no more.
Right. He was done.
He was
So
done.
I
He-
know they were gonna take him out
Yeah.
one way or another.
right.
And death is the way to go.
Yeah, that's most predictable. So
Right.
yeah, like you said, you kind of figured that was coming,
Mhm.
but Black Widow though,
No,
like,
that was a real caught off guard moment. Like,
that shit hurt.
damn.
That shit.
That shit hurt. That shit.
It was either her or Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
I would have rather they killed Hawkeye.
They could have took Hawkeye.
They could have killed Hawkeye.
He really is just like a filler.
He is.
He really is
He
just
ain't
a
nothing
filler.
special.
No.
Nothing.
I mean, he's a beast at what he does, but he's a character. He's just a character we don't care for.
I care for him. I fuck with that nigga.
I
fuck
fuck with him,
Yeah.
but I would if I had to choose one. I'm taking
Black Widow.
Yeah, I'm taking Black Widow hands down.
Yeah, I guess, but it was a good thing it was her decision and she ran out that shit because he tried grabbing her, right?
Yeah.
So it was
No,
her
I mean,
decision.
it was very. They gave her a very strong exit, you know, but it was still sad to see her go.
Yeah.
And you know why too? She's been. I would have still chose her too because of her consistency.
Yeah.
She's been there since the Iron Man movies when he first started. She's traveled through all
All of-
movies at some point or another.
Yeah.
So she's been there since the beginning. Might as well keep her.
See what they do with this multi-universe thing because she's alive out there somewhere because of Loki.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a whole
He
different
dipped-
universe out
yeah,
there.
he dipped with the Tesseract.
They killed the Thanos of that universe that he opened up.
Mm-hmm. He really did dip with the Tesseract.
So
That nigga stay dipping.
everybody's
All the
alive
time.
basically in a
You
different
know,
universe.
for as far as villain goes, he's my favorite villain.
Loki.
Loki
I don't
is-
even consider him a villain though.
I like Loki.
I think
What is he
he's
like,
just-
the Deadpool of Marvel?
Yeah.
He's
He
Marvel's
really-
Deadpool.
Yeah, he's not bad, but he ain't good either. Like
Well, you know what I
He's
mean.
just
like
like-
he's the Avengers Deadpool because I know
he's
Deadpool
like
is Marvel.
self-serving. Like
If it conveniences him.
Yeah.
Like
if
he
it
has
works
some
out,
kind of benefiting gain.
right. If it benefits him, cool. I'm rocking with this
Sure.
one. Like, why not?
He really does play for his own team.
He
Doesn't
do.
But he's so good at it.
He
I fuck
is.
with
They
Loki.
And
couldn't
he's
take a
such
better
a and he's
player.
such a smartass too.
Yeah. I think that's why I like
I love
him.
all his wits. Too bad
But
he's
see,
dead.
you know what? And that goes to the Game of Thrones. I don't know if you watched it.
Yeah, we watched that. We was
I didn't
hesitant
want
on
to
that.
watch it.
Okay, cool. So then you understand that's I will relate Loki to Tyrion.
Loki's more of a backstabber than
He's
Tyrion
very
is.
he's a thinker. He puts
He's an opportunist.
Yeah.
And that
Right.
works.
He's an opportunist.
Yeah. He's more mental. He thinks shit out first. He don't just react and do shit. Like it's always
He's quick on his feet too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he kind of does play
He's
the hand to what
calculated.
benefits
He's calculated.
him most.
Yeah.
Tyrion did play it close to his own team. I mean, but he had to though, because in his situation, he's the oddball out. His family don't
Right.
care about him. You know, like he's just the stowaway.
He can't
so-
defend himself. He's
Right,
like,
he has a
not
disadvantage
warrior.
in so many different ways.
Yeah.
So
He exploited.
he's
his
smart
advantage.
enough to, yeah. He is one of the best characters. He
Called his
was
own
also
dad,
the
right?
I believe he was also one of the highest paid characters on that show too.
Yeah.
His name was coming up first in the credits and everything. Like,
Oh,
it
He was my
his
favorite.
show.
Like, yeah, he was one of my favorites to watch as an actor. Like, wow.
He is a really good actor, yeah.
Mhm. He was also deaf at a funeral.
He's
he
a-
was the gay guy.
Yeah.
He was the gay man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in
Talking
the
about
X-Men
versatility,
movies.
right?
Yeah, he was framing
The
homeboy.
X-Men movies.
Who was he in the X-Men movies?
Future's Past.
Yes. Yeah, he was like a scientist, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why
We saw
his
it.
face is not coming to me? I know I've seen the movie.
Yeah, we went to the theaters for that and everything.
Who's responsible for the X-Men movies? Like, what director?
Fox, you talking about?
That's the company that owns them?
Fox, yeah.
owns them?
Yeah.
And then who
I think they
directed and written?
sold their rights to Marvel. So I think Marvel owns the X-Men now.
Well, I hope Marvel
Fantastic
starts
Four.
getting really involved because Marvel kills it every
Just did
time.
buy it back.
Yeah, I think so.
Marvel is untouchable.
Yeah.
Marvel buy it back.
So I think
'Cause they
Sony
had
still
sold
has.
I know they sold them, but I thought they bought them back.
I think they got both back. So now we're able to get Wolverine in the Avengers and shit if they want to. You know what I'm saying? And they could use
Yeah.
Fox. I think Fox still owns Deadpool. But they're that's why they're able to do X-Men so well
Yeah.
and have what's this guy's name? Colossus. He looks like he's supposed to and shit. Like
Mhm.
everything looks so fire in Deadpool because they own the rights to X-Men. To Fox or whatever, but that shit's pretty dope though that they own them now because I think Sony has Venom still, right?
Did you see Venom?
Venom's good.
The Tom Hardy one?
Yeah. I like Tom Hardy.
I love Tom
Yeah,
Hardy. Tom
I like him
Hardy's
as an
beast,
actor.
yo.
I like Tom Hardy.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Mm-hmm. That's a great movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
That movie,
I could watch that shit over and over.
Is amazing. Not for nothing, Leonardo DiCaprio should have gotten Oscars for quite a few movies.
Catch Me If You Can.
That
Tom Hanks.
movie, I love that movie.
He was
That
young
Catch Me
there
If You
too.
Can movie had
Catch
me
Me If You
thinking
Can,
like,
right.
let me see if I could like do what he did. Like, this dude was a lawyer, a doctor. He was
everything.
like
Little nigga, right?
cutting checks,
That nigga
like,
just running around
yo,
writing
he
bad
really
checks
was
left and
just-
right.
and finessing them like easy.
Titanic was my shit.
Titanic was always
I had the VHS
Titanic
case
is
I
like
had.
my least favorite movie from Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
because he.
No, I
has-
like the movie.
Oh.
It
But
was a
he's
good
done
movie.
so much
Yo,
Yeah.
extra and better.
I think it is like nothing against him or how he played the movie. It was good, but
Mhm.
it's out of his catalog. It's my least favorite of his.
it's one of my favorites from his.
Because he definitely has
He definitely
top
done
notch.
way.
He's done a lot
way
more.
Better.
Yeah,
way
he
better.
he's a cop, and on the cover with Jack Nicholson, and
The Departed.
that's a good movie.
Yo, The Departed is
That's a good fucking
Yeah.
movie.
that's a really good freaking movie right there,
The
yo.
Departed, Blood Diamond.
Blood
Blood
Diamond
Diamond.
was a really good movie too. That's my shit.
We shot an island.
Shutter Island was really good too.
uh,
Shutter Island was crazy. I would like to watch Shutter Island now. Shutter Island
Yo.
was crazy.
his role in Django.
Yeah,
He
You saw how he
played
cut
the
himself
shit,
and he
yeah.
kept going.
Yeah, yo, that and I saw like behind the scenes footage or whatever when he hit that glass, he cut his hand for real and it was by mistake, and he stood in character, ate it, and then decided like mid through the scene that he was gonna put the blood on Shorty's face. That was not scripted. He did all that in the moment.
She had to eat that shit and not break
And not
character.
break- 'cause you
she
gotta
would have got
follow his-
fired
You gotta follow his
if she would have
lead.
fucked him
Hell
up
yeah.
when he was on the road like that. She
Hell
would have
yeah.
got fired. She
Wolf of Wall
she was in
Street
character too.
crazy. Wolf of Wall Street was good. That
I didn't
movie was
watch
good.
that
You didn't watch
Wolf of Wall Street was my shit.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I didn't watch it.
That
Because,
goes-
like, I get weird. Like, if it's something like, if I have not watched it yet,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, and people are all on it, I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna do it. I will wait until all the hype dies down and people stop talking about it, and then I'll watch it. I don't
Any
know.
particular reason, or is just because?
Because I don't want to be on that bandwagon. I guess.
Okay.
Well, I'll watch it. I'll watch it, but I wouldn't. I gotta see for
But if I
myself whatever
watch
they
it,
say.
then I'm gonna put my input on and all that. And
Mhm.
like I said, that's me. I'm on the bandwagon. I don't want to do. I don't.
You
Can't
said
talk
that
about what I
now.
don't know about. That's why I won't watch it. I won't
And
do
you
it.
just wait.
Yep. Like just now, what was it like? I want to say like a week ago. I watched my first episode of Orange is the New Black.
I heard it
I've
was
never
good.
seen that
I
show.
wasn't
I
into
have
it.
not watched it. I've never seen that show.
I've
up until
never
this
seen that
point.
show.
And they're
That
go-
show
they're
had-
done, right?
People, yeah, it's done now.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
It's done.
that show had hype for years.
Yeah.
The moment
It was doing
came
good.
out.
Yeah.
It was doing good.
Motherfuckers are talking about that shit for fucking forever.
Yes.
And I would not watch it.
I
They were
still
like, yo,
haven't
you watch
watched
it?
it.
Nope. What? How you not?
I still haven't watched it. I gotta watch it.
So
Maybe.
what were you watching then? Like what was your like what
Why
what did you finish
I just
season
got,
wise?
no. Just
Game
one
of Thrones?
episode. Oh, what have I finished?
Yeah, like Game of Thrones. You've seen all of it.
I did not finish Game of Thrones.
What?
No, you didn't.
I'm procrastinating.
So
You
where are
didn't
you?
See it end,
Where are you?
or-
Yeah. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Rip the Band-Aid. It's
I'm not-
it's
Oh,
terrible.
ready.
Yeah, just watch
I
it.
heard.
It's terrible. You
I
might as
heard.
well.
But I'm not ready.
So
yet.
you're
I'm just not ready.
you're right there at the one episode.
No, I got that whole last season.
It most certainly doesn't end as strongly as it started.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Not
know,
all.
and that's what everybody keeps saying, and I'm not ready to.
To do that.
Just do it for Jon Snow. Just watch it
I'm
and
not
then get
ready
it
to
out the
do
Just
way.
do
it.
it
Like
for
I
Snow.
literally
Yeah,
got
just do it for
at
him.
home.
Boom.
It's still in its wrapper. I haven't even cracked
Broke
it
the
open.
seal, nothing.
It's sitting there.
That's crazy. All right, so how about Sopranos? You Sopranos
I
type of
never
dude?
watched Sopranos.
Good. It's a good. I like it.
Everybody say that it was good.
It's fire.
I didn't watch it for the simple fact. Again, a lot of people.
I was
Did
too
you-
young for
did
it
you
at the
finish
time. Now that I was
Shameless?
older,
No,
I
Shameless
watched.
is still going, right?
Shameless is still,
Still going.
Because we're now we're behind.
I think we have to catch up.
Yeah, now we're behind.
Shameless.
I fuck with Shameless. I fuck with that shit.
We had started watching The Shy.
We gotta keep up with that.
What else? Yo, there's
Power,
so
we gotta
many
keep
shows.
up with.
Power.
I gotta catch up on Power. I'm super far behind. in
Yeah,
Power.
he's not even. At,
We only saw like 2
Who Shot
episodes of
Ghost
this
yet.
season.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
like.
He don't even know who
this
Shot Ghost
season
yet.
2. like.
Oh, so
Oh, you early,
Like
early.
I said, yeah, I'm way behind on that.
How many seasons it ended? Where did it end at? 6.
Six. Yeah, 6.
Okay, so you got some seasons in
I
your
got
stuff.
like
Yeah.
40.
It's good though. They get better and better.
Yeah,
I give it
heard
that.
It's a good show. I just gotta finish
It
it.
gets better and better though. So
What else?
it's not like you
Oh,
about
I'm
to see
waiting
some
for the
crappy
Flash
shit.
to come back. I'm waiting for the Flash to come back.
You watched The Flash?
The Flash
I
fell
started
off
it.
for a bit.
And
It does
got
hit a weak
corny,
point.
and
It does.
I don't
It
like
does
it.
hit a
She
weak
does.
point. The Flash does hit a weak point somewhere in the middle because even I struggle to get through it. And like where it's at now,
They
oh
hit
yeah.
like a time paradox and all this other extra
Yeah.
weird shit.
There's a lot
But
of
And
people.
now-
niggas that died.
A lot of
that
people like the
came
show, though.
back,
But
and
now
niggas came back.
they're in a
that
good
died.
place.
That
But
shit.
now,
got
oh,
me.
you know, wait a second. You know what show he likes?
What's
He
up?
likes the originals.
Oh, you fuck with the original.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
that
yeah,
is my
that's
I fuck with Elijah.
shit.
Klaus is
Klaus
my
is the
man.
Yeah, everybody likes
That
Klaus.
is-
Klaus is the
he
nigga.
is
That's
where
another
it's at.
show I gotta finish. I gotta finish that and Vampire Diaries. I
And
gotta finish.
Vampire Diaries.
I let her watch. I
If it
couldn't do
wasn't
that.
for if it wasn't for them, we won't have the originals because
Yeah.
they performed so well in Vampire
Yeah,
Diaries
yeah.
that they got their own spin-off. Vampire Diaries had fell off for me for a while, and I decided to finish it just for the sake of finishing it, just to
Right.
get it out the way. But I was far more invested in Klaus over there chilling in New Orleans because wow.
Marcel?
Just everything about that show amazing.
Yeah.
Everything about
Yeah, I
New
fucked
Orleans
with-
is amazing.
I fuck with Elijah.
Like
With Klaus, the
every,
sister.
like
what's
the
his
time
name?
frame that they're in, the way they go about it,
Right.
like
See,
everything
that-
about
I
it
ain't
is
gonna
just
hold
so
you.
well
The
rounded.
whole- I feel like if it wasn't when they announced the show or whatever, I'm like, all right. But what made me want to watch the show for the simple fact it was based in New Orleans. Like I like New Orleans, so I'm like, all right.
Have you ever been?
I have not been yet.
No. Oh, I want to go so bad.
I want to go for Mardi Gras.
I want to go so
I
bad.
want to go for Mardi Gras.
I gotta go there at least once in my life.
Yeah, I would like to go though.
I want to go for Mardi Gras down there.
I would like to try the food.
The food, the
Oh.
jazz, the vibe, the like
There's
energy.
nothing like it.
It gotta be ridiculous.
There's
Like
nothing
the
like it.
energy, they gotta be crazy.
Bayou.
It gotta be.
Yes,
Right,
I
that
want to go.
whole-
Yo, if I go to New Orleans and I don't go to the Bayou, I'm gonna be mad. I gotta meet at least one person that claimed they're werewolf. I gotta meet one witch. You know,
Something.
I gotta meet some kind of
Witch
somebody.
doctor, something.
I'm more than likely to meet a witch than I am a werewolf, but I want something spectacular from there. I'm not trying to go and then just leave and come back with just some beads. I'm not even in it for the beads.
Right.
I want to go in them shops. I want to see
Right.
them. I want to see them dolls. I want to see those anything.
Yes.
You know, I'm
Those
pretty sure they got like
skulls.
a fertility figurine because you know one does exist. The Venus. She I want all of it. I want it all. I'm
See,
gonna go
I
there.
ain't go to New Orleans
I'm
yet.
gonna give me all the energies.
New Orleans for me is one of them cities, one of them, that like, if I go, I'm not coming back. See, there's a couple
Oh,
places,
shit.
yeah. Like, there's a couple places
I can't fly there
that
because
I
I ain't
know,
coming
like,
back.
if I go there, I'm not coming back.
See,
So I'm not gonna go just yet. I'm not.
You believe
but-
that wholeheartedly?
Yeah, wholeheartedly. Like Hawaii. I know if I go to Hawaii, I'm not coming back.
I'd come back from Hawaii.
I think so,
I'd
too.
come back.
I'm-
I'd go
I'm
get
not
me
coming
one
back.
fire ass tattoo and come back.
Nope, I'm not
Ooh,
coming back.
ooh,
I'm
those
gonna be
tattoos
down there.
look like they hurt.
I'm gonna be
I don't
down.
care
Like I
about
said, when I say not
Ooh.
coming back, I'm gonna be down there for at least the next year.
For a while.
Yeah,
See, if
yeah.
that
Like I'm gonna be
for
down
me-
there for at least a year.
if I go to like Italy, I probably won't come back. Or if I go to like France.
See, if I go to Greece, I'm never coming
Oh,
back.
if I go to Greece, I'm not coming back.
I'm never
Although
coming
Greece
back.
is poor as shit, and
It
you
is.
might end up coming back because it's either gonna be live in this rock or you know they beautiful
Nah,
place.
I'm gonna get.
but
I'm
you ain't gonna go
I'm
there and
get
survive.
To it. Listen, I'm going to
It's
get there and I'm gonna get to it
ridiculously
somehow.
poor.
But yeah, I go to Greece. I'm not coming back.
They're very poor.
Yeah, I know.
Take your money with you then.
Of course. I'm not going nowhere, bro. What you
Take
mean?
your money
I'm
then.
not going nowhere,
Because
bro.
I tell you right now.
No. Well, hell no. I'm just go over there and go find me a job at the dollar store over there. No. I'm going
Yeah.
over there with some money. Fuck no.
You ain't go to Greece Family Dollar?
No. Hell no.
Is there a place you go? You haven't mentioned the place. There's no place that just like hits you different when you think about it, or like, you know, shit. I might go to Canada and never come back. Canada, I don't, you know,
That's right. British Canada ain't gonna take me though. But,
like right. As far
Sorry,
as like
sir.
which one is closest, I could drive up to Canada and never come back. You know,
Yeah.
like
I want to go to Thailand.
oh, me too.
I think that
I wanna go
Thailand
there,
shit,
yeah.
like, I want
Me
to go
too.
to Thailand.
I want to go to Pompeii.
But I don't
gotta
want to go like I don't want to go like city Thailand though. I want to go like island Thailand, like where all the banging little small islands and villages.
Yes.
Maybe, like, I want to go to that
They-
Thailand.
Right. You see,
I don't
and
wanna
this is
be
what
in
I
the
say
city
about
Thailand.
traveling all the time. Like, see, people that I know go to the same place, Mexico, Jamaica, all that. I don't want to go to those places.
Right.
I want to go to like the fucking igloo. There. All right. So in Finland, they have like this whole like igloo made of glass, and it's out in the snow, and there's like hundreds of them, and you rent an igloo and you stay there, and it's made of glass because in Finland you can see the northern lights,
Right.
and so you just be chilling, hot chocolate. I want to go to places like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to do city centers of like Mexico and Aruba and all the most
I
islands
wanna-
look the
I
same
wanna-
anyway.
Yeah.
I want to go in the cut.
I do
and
wanna
to
go to
places
Brazil,
that
though.
like, yeah.
I
I
want
don't
to go
know
down there.
Brazil.
No, Brazil kind of dangerous.
I want to go down there for carnival.
Maybe
I gotta.
I saw it in.
I don't know.
I saw it in the movie. What's that movie?
What movie?
With the birds. And Jimmy
Rio.
Fox. Rio?
Rio.
Yeah, that shit. I saw it in Rio. I saw Carnival.
Alright.
You know the little bulldog, little flappy. You don't remember? You didn't see the
What
movie?
was
What's his
was
name?
that the
I saw Carnival.
Was that the 2016 Olympics they had down there in Rio, the Summer Olympics?
Probably.
You be asking the wrong person.
Yo, that joint was lit. Cause it was literally they had the Olympics going on, and then Carnival hit like all in the same week. Yo,
that would be a fun
was,
experience. That would be fun. I ain't trying to.
That shit looked dope.
That's crazy.
See, those are like experiences you gotta have at least like once in your life. You know,
Right.
like you gotta, like, what are the chances? So, you just go, and you do it. You know, people think it's expensive to travel. It's really not that expensive. You could do it with a couple bucks. You don't even need a lot.
I know people go.
People find it expensive to travel because they're thinking about all the stuff they're gonna buy. Like, just take your stuff, stay where you're staying, and just account money for food, and you'll be alright. You don't have to buy something just to be like, oh, look, I went, had this experience, and I bought something from there. You know, like, you could just have the experience, and that's all you need. Like, people overthink travel. No, you don't. No, you don't. You coming back with the memories of it all.
For me though.
It's about the feeling.
I always had a feeling, but I still want something like bringing something back.
Does it gotta be something like extravagant?
It ain't got
like
no. It could be just a fucking bottle of liquor. I'm bringing something
so you
back.
So then you take enough money to have like just one gift. You're not buying gifts for everybody. Like, oh, I gotta get my mom, my sister, my aunt. Gotta have a whole suitcase of just like treasures for everybody.
I'm not bringing nobody shit back. Fuck no, ain't nobody ever bring me nothing back. The fuck.
I want to just go, have the experience with my couple of dollars, have enough for food, and that's it. I'm straight.
I want to go to Vegas.
I want to go. Nah, see, I can't.
You need money to go to Vegas.
I gotta be.
Because you just say you gotta gamble. No, Vegas is so specific though. Like you literally, people who plan to go to Vegas gotta take all the money because that's what you gotta do.
You gotta take money to Italy.
You can go to Vegas and not gamble and have a good time.
Oh my god!
What you mean? It's so Vegas offers so much. You can go to Vegas and not gamble and have an amazing fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas offers way more than just gambling.
Does it?
Okay. Yes.
What do they offer?
Hookers.
Yeah.
Hookers.
Did you not know that?
And that's more expensive than
cocaine.
But that's not Vegas.
Drugs.
Hookers, cocaine. Is this what you need the money for?
No.
This is what he said.
Okay.
Casino.
Listen, first of all, they do got good strip clubs.
Slots.
So yeah, but they also are ranked #1 with the best buffets in what is it, like a 3 mile radius or whatever? Like
I mean, well, outside of the Vegas Strip is just like
it's Atlantic City, basically. It's just that. Vegas. You just want to be there. You stay at a hotel there.
You're not
going
to Vegas and then go
for like
to
2
visit
nights
the
or whatever.
neighboring town over.
Exactly.
Ain't no neighboring
right
town
there.
you go to. You're going to get killed if you go that way.
But you don't go that way. You stay where you rented the hotel at.
In the country. So that's like saying your street, Hillside Ave, is ranked best retail property in the country, but it's just this little strip right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not a notch on you? But your little ass, your strip is ranked #1 in the country.
Yeah,
right. So they got the #1 ranked buffets in the country in that little ass radius.
Shit.
Guess we're gonna go.
I didn't know that.
To the buffets. I like food. I'm gonna have to hit one of these.
So they have all types of shit then.
They got inside zip lining down there, the fucking Vegas shows and all of that.
I'm with it, man.
It's like a town built to be a circus.
It's one big ass entertainment.
Is marijuana legal there?
Circus.
Yeah, it's just straight, huh?
Is marijuana legal in Nevada?
I don't know.
I wonder. People probably smoking out there.
I know. Actually, it is.
It is.
I mean, yeah, it is.
I'll smoke like 10 L's in the room. Come outside to a circus.
Yo, people outside
so
drinking.
If that's the case, then you should probably take some acid and go over there.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So,
Vegas
real
is way
trip.
more than just gambling.
That would be another
Who
thing.
wants
It's
to
a
take
live
acid?
circus. You got people ziplining inside the hotel and shit.
You see the
like,
fake Eiffel Tower? Like,
yeah, you won't know where you at. You won't have any.
You don't know
idea
where
you
the
at.
fuck you at. You ain't
As soon
getting
as
home
you
that
take it,
night.
you'll be like, I'm in Paris today.
Right.
You gonna wake up on the
but you
roof
just
at
gotta
that
make it back
nigga from
to your
Hangover,
hotel
for
room.
real.
That's it.
That's it.
As long as you make it back to your hotel room. How long does the acid trip last?
I don't fucking know. I ain't never take acid.
I ain't doing that shit. You asking questions.
I'm curious.
I don't know.
How
I
long
don't
does
know.
acid trip? How long does shroom last?
That
I
shit
don't
could last
know.
you
I
a
haven't
long
tried that
time.
either.
Shroom. I think shrooms do last a long time because this dude was up for a minute.
That's one of
About to text my boy like, yo, how long is the acid?
All of that.
Trip.
I smoke my weed, and like I said, anything outside of that, the only thing I would want to try is shrooms. I never tried shrooms. So. Motherfuckers the other day want pop pills. Not like
Nah, I'm not trying to be that down.
I ain't gonna say I never popped a pill. Okay, I'm not that innocent, but that's not my twist. I don't do it. I'm cool.
I stick to liquor
Right.
You've had what,
and
Molly or weed?
marijuana.
Or perk or then?
I've tried them all.
Oh, okay. How do you like the uppers? Like the Mollies and the...
It never worked for me, so I
No?
don't like it. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
I know so many people that pop them easily, toss them in a beer, throw it back.
Yeah, no,
Almost
it never.
like it's nothing. So I'm curious, like...
Try Molly. Molly never worked for me. E-pill never worked for me.
Because I want to know if it's like a sensation that it gives you.
That's what they said. I guess
Like,
they
is it
say
like
like
drinking 10 Red Bulls and you just like up?
they say like you're very in tune and you feel all kinds of extra wild shit. That shit ain't never do nothing.
Oh, okay. So it's also a
Not for me.
feeling thing. You see,
Yeah.
now I don't want that.
Niggas be like,
I'm not trying to feel like I'm melting. No thanks. I saw a train wreck once and it did that and I was wrecked and it was true to its name. I was stuck.
That shit fucked
I
you
was
up.
frozen in time. Like,
they say E make you super horny and shit. Nah,
so it's like Viagra.
it's not. Viagra don't make you horny.
It don't? Or it just picks it up. That's
That's
it. It don't
it.
give you nothing
No,
extra?
no, that's it.
Wow.
That's all
Y'all
it is.
expensive for nothing.
That's just a sidekick.
That's
that
it?
big kickstand.
Yo, it don't add no extra.
No extra feeling.
You be looking at this Kickstarter and it was
That's it. Yeah, it's basically it's just a kickstand.
looking at this
That's-
Kickstarter, that's it. Because you took the pill, right?
I thought that's what the whole purpose of it was.
No,
you need to just,
it's-
For what?
like, get ready and get going.
Nah,
Not
it's
like
for you to
just,
get it up
here you
because
go, like,
Yeah.
all night, even if
so
you...
it'll just be, you could be thinking about your grandma and it's just there.
Yeah, that shit just hard.
Yeah, you gotta go. Sometimes you gotta go to the doctor. You got tripping out and shit.
It's no joke. Like that when they say erection will can
gotta go to
last
the
up to
hospital.
4 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put a
You
needle
done
in your
sweat
dick.
it out.
But
You're no longer horny in the mood. You cannot nut, and your dick will still be brick hard, just like this. You
But
shot
there's
I think
no
niggas-
feeling to it. Nothing
No,
at all.
no
You
feel-
ain't
it
got
doesn't
no
make
kinda,
it feel no
turn
better.
on.
You don't have no
Nothing.
more arousal. There's nothing arousing you
that's
anymore,
not-
and it's
it
still
doesn't
hard.
have- That's
That
not what
is-
that's for.
It's
Funny.
forged for you.
Right,
Oh, the blood is just still there.
It just
It's rushed.
redirects blood flow to keep it in
Yeah,
that area.
it's
That's
just
it.
there. Like
There's no
I like how it started off as a heart medicine and then somebody was just like, yo,
exactly.
what is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this normal, doc? And they was like, it is about to be.
Yeah.
We just gonna call it something else and start dishing it out for that problem.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
That's basically, that is ridiculous.
That's
That's
why
crazy.
people gotta watch out when they take that shit.
Yeah, I've seen
That shit will fuck a
I've
nigga
seen,
up.
A couple of episodes of Grey's Anatomy. It was people gotta get like needles in their pee
Ah.
holes and shit. That don't look fun. Nope,
Yeah.
that does not look fun at all.
Not only that, you become dependent on it. Like, you
Oh,
pop
and then
that
that's
joint,
it. Then that's all you got. Like now you just need it all the time.
You need it, yeah.
Like now you just can't do it without it. That
Yeah.
sucks because it's not even making you feel all the other symptoms. So it's like, damn, you basically shorting yourself. Now what are you gonna enjoy? You're not feeling nothing.
No, you feel.
No, I know you feel like during the process and stuff like that. I'm
Right.
talking about like the
If you're dependent on it, then you have
anticipation,
you have something
You
wrong
still
with
get
you.
all that anticipation. Your dick just don't get hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can you
Terrible
imagine? You
side
can't.
For,
Could you
for
imagine
overdoing
for a
it.
female?
Yeah.
Like as a female, like can you imagine being in the mood and you ready, you want, but your shit just won't get wet.
It must be really shitty.
Like just dry.
Yeah.
That's
and that-
menopause, actually. It's menopause.
And that's what that is for when men hit menopause and
when
it
they
don't
hit their
work.
menopause,
Yeah, so you blowing your shit out all
Mhm.
early in your 20s and 30s.
You know, some Dominicans
Just so you can go
make
round.
something that Dominicans make something similar.
What? Mambo 36?
Yeah, some or
36
some
some
wild
shit?
shit.
Yo, do you understand that that's the original purpose was Red Bull was for?
What?
The Chinese, was it Chinese? I was just watching it, but it was an Asian drink,
Mm-hmm.
and they used it for that. It was a stimulant, sex stimulant.
Rebel be making y'all feel like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ellen be drinking Rebels. I ain't trying to.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to piece it
I ain't
together why
never
she
seen
like
that.
them.
It was originally created for that, and then it caught on, and somebody bought them out, and they switched it, and then now it's an energy drink. But it was
But that's what
originally.
it was.
That's crazy.
In The
Yeah.
Office, they have an episode where the dude from the warehouse from the Lottos and the Asian that works there was creating an Asian energy drink for homosexuals to perform. So, might have been that.
Yeah, what the
And
fuck?
they just gave it a pink cover instead.
Right.
But it was directed towards Asian homosexuals.
Yeah.
I wasn't an energy drinker But until I started drinking like Hennessy a lot, then I would mix it.
Right.
Then when I go to work, I'm like, I drank Red Bull with Henny. Let me see how it is by itself. And I just started drinking them shits by
I've
itself.
had Henny and Red Bull and it don't taste so
I
bad
love
together,
Henny and Red
but
Bull.
Red Bull by itself is disgusting.
Yeah, regular Red Bull is nasty.
I like regular Red Bull.
I don't like the taste of the regular one.
You
It tastes like the taurine and all that shit that they say
it's sperm
it
or
is.
bull urine.
Yeah, they say it's bull sperm.
Bull sperm, like
Yeah.
that bull sperm. If that's really what's in there, it's crazy that you can get away with putting shit like that in drinks and like dishing them out. You know,
fuck.
like
America does not.
if someone wants to debate or show
the fact that
that's what's
a
really in it.
known thing in the streets.
In any case,
and nobody looks
that
it up.
there is ridiculous. Like, who's really at home sitting on the couch like, you know what I'm about to put in this drink to make it taste good? My bull just took a nut, and I'm pretty sure this will go great in there. Like,
So you scraping old nut, or you gonna catch some fresh nut?
so you gotta service him too.
Yeah.
See, that makes the thought process worse because now you in the house thinking about like, yo, let me just jerk this thing up so fast.
Yeah.
So I
For
can
this
put it in
energy
this
drink product.
And then you making them in mass quantity. So how many of them are you doing a day? Like, you got a whole
that's a whole
lineup of
system.
bulls. Like, it's your turn.
Your kids'
It's your
kids
turn.
are
Come
jerking
on.
horses off back there,
This is this
Bull.
ain't it. Rebel, you done messed up.
tagging
No.
on bull dick.
I'm gonna report you to PETA. That gotta be some kind of abuse. That's sexual abuse on animals. The bull ain't asked for that. The bull did not ask for you to be pulling up. What if he's trying to go get some over there and now he can't because you took his shot? Right? How often can they do it, right? I mean, we got a lot to consider here. Like, these poor bulls are being sexually abused by humans for misintentions. That's ridiculous.
It's disgusting.
Fuck you, Red Bull. I really don't like you.
Is it really in there that you cursing them out?
I don't know. I read something about it like years ago.
Yeah, I heard that too. But they fucking
There's a
said,
name on it
oh,
or
if you
something
drink,
like that, and somebody got technical and was like, "This is what that really means," and then that's how
if you
we
drink
got
that 50
there,
cent
but
tropical fantasy soda,
it kills your
kills sperm.
Yeah, I've
What,
heard
what?
that. Those 50-cent sodas, you know,
The
back in the day,
the nutties.
that they say that if you drink it, it messes your sperm up. You can't have kids in the future. You never heard that?
I guess it's a New York
New
thing.
Yorkers, man. New York, you a different.
I was like,
breed,
explain
man.
Julian then. Explain my son. I used to drink.
Right.
I lived off of them 50 cent sodas.
You know what? I'm gonna have you go get tested as to why we can't have. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you.
Maybe
you
it's
drank
me.
too many.
Nigga, the blue one, the blue raspberry was my shit. The blue raspberry, the fucking...
So the blue raspberry is the reason why we have one kid and not two?
Yeah, facts. Blame it on them, I guess, because...
Yo, you don't know the name of the soda? We gotta show you. Gotta know the soda. It's a Universal Bodega soda. It was 50 cents in a
Yeah.
regular bottle.
What was the name of it?
Tropical Fantasy.
Tropical Fantasy.
I used to
Tropical
fucking...
Fantasy. That, you know, what a name for a soda that just, you know, kill your whole chance at having kids.
Nah, our neighborhood sodas was Days or CNCs.
Oh, so
I don't like
we had
CNCs like
CNCs
that.
too. They're
Yeah.
nasty as hell.
What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. My mom used to buy
The
them
fruit
when we
punch
were
one is
kids.
banging, that's it to me.
I don't like
Are
them
you
CNCs.
serious?
Yeah.
I hated those.
If you was drinking CNC in New York, times was rough then.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What?
nobody was drinking that shit.
That was
like,
hard life right there.
That was the
That's
best
Western Union
soda,
Western
yo.
beef soda.
By the cases
By
for
the case,
cheap.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was not.
We're not paying no $3 for the other one. This one's $1.75. This what you get in fake Sprite. Boom.
These other sodas and juices.
Oh, they got those on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
sperm
drank that, it was
killers.
sperm killers as a kid. Like, yo,
Sperm
don't drink that
killers.
shit. You're killing your sperm, bro. And they were 50 cents and shit. This one was my shit right here. And the grape one, niggas used to buy the pineapple and shit.
Pineapple was great.
But then I used to buy this too because the juice was 50 cents also if you didn't want the soda. I used to get a sandwich with that. I was set. That shit
Yeah.
was banging.
Set to have no kids.
Yeah, that.
So, I want to know what could you possibly put in a drink that'll ruin.
I was like, who need
somebody's
condoms?
chances at, like having what did you put in there that kills sperm? Why is it in there?
I don't know.
Like why is it in there? Like, is it necessary to the soda?
These are the quarter juices, the barrel
Oh,
shits.
yeah.
Yo,
And you
those
bite
are-
into it.
Those are grenades.
Oh yeah.
Those
I
are
never
shit, though.
tore
Sodium
off the whole
No.
aluminum.
I had
I always
Hold
bit
it.
into it.
No, I had
Yeah,
to.
I always stuck my
Yeah.
bunny teeth in there.
Yeah, And if you wanted that fluid transaction, you bite the other side and the air, and you just chug that
Oh, I
shit.
didn't do all that. No.
I just.
I never. My whole life, I never finished drinks.
I ain't
so
like taking the whole
finished
top
them.
off.
No, I didn't like that.
And it was less spillage. Like if you hold it in and you take off the whole top, that shit's just open. I used to always leave it there.
Kid, gotta prepare and shit, right? Like,
Leave that
everybody's
shit.
spilling his drink
Yeah,
all
Uh-huh.
over. It's just
I'm
messy.
taking the whole joint off. Fuck that.
Oh, the chubbies.
Chubby.
Oh,
What's my
chubbies.
Mommy used to buy these. I used to drink these shits. Oh,
Those are the chubbies were
Cotton
good.
candy.
Those are the chubbies were the shit.
Facts. I forgot what flavors she would buy, but them shits were banging. Country Club,
No, yeah, you roll. You got your grinder.
the Dominican
You roll.
soda.
I wrote the last one. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh, come on. Just because I finished first, I roll all the time. You finally got your piece. You roll. He got a grinder. Somebody roll. I always roll.
I don't wanna.
Lord have mercy.
I don't know how the fuck you roll that shit so perfect either. That shit wasn't perfect.
Oh, his no.
Yeah. I've seen good roll blunts. That was one of them. I've seen a lot of bad ones also.
Oh, I
Including
hate
mines.
badly rolled
Including
blunt, yo.
mines. Yep. That's why I use
That
this
one
little
that we
thing.
smoked in your car that we was fucking eating a bud from the back.
Yeah.
It wasn't like badly rolled, but
It was just loose.
they
Yeah,
put
I didn't
all
get it loose.
all the loose and leaves in towards the back, and every time you took a hit, you had blood in your mouth.
Mm-mm.
I didn't get the inside enough on that one. That was one of my bad jobs.
Pizza Hut sounds good too. Pizza Hut, I ain't fuck with that shit as a kid. I always fucked with Domino's.
Oh.
Pizza Hut, I like it now. Not better than Domino's to me still, but
Fuck Domino's, fuck Pizza Hut. They both that nasty ass pizza.
what you fucking with?
Papa Guido's.
Papa Guido's?
What?
Yeah.
That's a PA thing because I don't fuck with Papa John's in New York.
Oh, that was the neighborhood pizza shop.
Papa Guido's?
Yep.
That's a like a family business type of thing. Okay, so that's different. I like those pizzerias. Those make good pizzas.
Hey, right.
Yeah.
Fuck on me eat.
Well,
Pizza Hut
Tony's.
and all that shit, bro.
Hey, sometimes
Nope. Ain't no
That-
no.
In New York, all the pizzerias are called Tony's Pizzeria. All of them.
And them shit probably be banging as hell too.
Hell yeah.
Tony be popping on every end.
All the time.
So you gonna go to Tony's or you gonna go to Domino's?
I'm going Tony's.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to Domino's sometimes. Alright,
No.
don't try to front. I'm Domino's. Alright, I go out get my little flatbread, or I get my little Brooklyn
Flatbread.
style.
Check him out.
Get
Flatbread.
bacon on that shit. Tony's be bitchin'. You want bacon,
How
bro?
you in Brooklyn
Fuck.
and gotta order a Brooklyn style? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't want
Cause
that.
then they make it the way you want it from the
That's how
pizzeria,
you
that flat
know.
way.
I can
That-
just go straight to the pizzeria.
Right.
But Tony's
I'm
ain't
gonna go to the
putting
middleman for it.
Tony's ain't putting the whole garlic on the crust and
Why would
shit.
they not?
Cause I want that. They don't do that.
You gotta ask them.
But their pizza is good as it
The pizza
is,
is
though.
I know. I go there if I want that fucking pizza. I'm go to Domino's when I want that finesse that they do.
Domino's don't
They don't
finesse.
finesse shit.
They
What?
don't finesse.
Like
What do they
garlic?
finesse?
What? This is
I
one for
fuck with the
fans
garlic nuts.
who just wants
You don't
to
fuck with
play
the garlic
ice
nuts?
cream. But they're
You don't fuck with that?
What?
Are they garlic nuts?
Their garlic nuts are good, yeah, but if I'm going with pizza, I'm going traditional all the way. I want that pizza all the way. It'll be, you know why? Because I could consistently eat that pizza from the pizzeria
Yeah.
and we'll never get tired of it. I
Right.
will get tired of Domino's.
Yeah.
I will.
Because you already
Pizza
know
to
it's
me.
bullshit from the rip.
I don't know. Well, I'm always gonna pick pizzeria pizza also, but I'm trying to defend Domino's because that's my shit. But
You can't defend them.
Fuck Domino's.
fucking
Rapping Run was good.
Rapid Run is garbage.
You didn't have what I have. Their rap was really fucking good.
I'm gonna let my friends hear this and see what they say when you
They're
say
rap-
Rapid
Yo,
Run.
yo,
Yeah,
you
they're
gonna laugh
get
at me,
a
right?
rap.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Rapid
you got-
Run is not
you
good
got-
food. It's
got good
there,
pizza.
so you eat it, I guess, but it's not
Mhm.
good food.
But you can't laugh, yo. And trust me when I tell you. Tell
Wait,
you this.
tell me what?
I'm gonna tell you who got good pizza,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't laugh. This
I'm already
pussy
laughing.
is underrated,
Mm-hmm.
alright?
I'm about to say Chuck E. Cheese or some shit.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I knew it. I knew it. No, get out of here.
Yeah, that.
I heard the opposite. I don't know.
Yeah, that. No, Chuck E. Cheese got good pizza.
I heard they
It's
take
I mean, for it to be from like, yo,
they take
got pizza.
leftover slices and put to other pies and make a
That's
pie.
Some ghetto ass shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all was there.
That's what I heard.
Some New York, Brooklyn bullshit. Like, No.
Shit. I never been to Chuck E. Cheese though, so I don't know.
Listen.
I never
Is it
been to
fresh,
Chuck E.
cheesy pizza, or is it like that? They
Oh,
I think
stale
it's like school
looking,
pizza.
it's like school pizza. Yeah,
I think it's like school pizza.
no, it's better than school pizza. It's better than Domino's.
It's better than Domino's.
Wait.
Nigga say, yo, yeah. It's better than Domino's. Nigga, ask me, you want Chuck E. Cheese pizza? You want Domino's? I'm going with Chuck E. Cheese.
You're the first person to hear say
I
that.
guess we're going to Chuck E. Cheese and testing this out.
Over here, yeah, I guess.
I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, I would never go to Chuck E. Cheese in New York.
Nah.
Hell no, that ain't it. It's 99.9% chance that shit's nasty as hell.
Yeah.
And dirty as hell.
Dirty. Yeah.
That's where the coronavirus was made.
Damn.
In a Chuck E. Cheese in New
word.
York.
And it's overly packed, no matter how dirty it is. It's like packed.
Everybody's in
Like
there for no
fuck out of
reason.
here.
Overly populated ass place for no reason.
Yeah, that wasn't good too. As a kid, you take me to DZ Discovery Zone. I was there.
All them
DZ.
badass
I
kids
miss
too.
DC.
DZ Discovery Zone? Take me
Yeah,
there.
I didn't go there. I wanted to go so bad.
That was fun. That was
That
fun.
would've been
Oh,
my
we did have a
go-to.
Discovery Zone.
Metropolitan on top of Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also
That was
had
fire,
we also
bro.
had a
DZ Discovery
ESPN store, right? Or ESPN World,
ESPN
or was
Zone
it?
in
ESPN
Times Square.
Zone.
They
I
took
love
that out.
place.
Yeah, they took that out. That was fire.
Mhm.
That was like Dave and Buster, but just ESPN.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Restaurant,
place
you know that,
was-
right?
That place was awesome. Yeah.
I had a keychain from them for mad years.
Mhm. The one
I used that shit as a key sometimes to open up the doors.
The one I gave you.
Yeah.
ESPN Zone. Then they closed it down. My heart was broke.
Yeah, we went looking for it, right? Or we just happened to walk by and it wasn't there no more. I forgot what it was.
I can't remember.
Because
They also took out.
I hated going to Times
You
Square.
guys still have?
I was
you
like, I
guys
ain't going
have
to Times Square.
Guitar Center out here still? They
What?
closed a lot of the guitar centers down in New York.
What the fuck is that?
Guitar Center. You know, it's a store for guitars.
What the fuck is playing guitar?
Guitars, electric guitars, pianos, like all kinds of instruments. You ever been to Guitar Center?
No, I didn't go with you. I've never been there.
But you know what it is.
It's an instruments shop.
Mm-hmm.
Big ass place.
They have beautiful guitars in there. And beautiful pianos.
Well, they closed in New York.
Why?
What they closed in New York? Oh, Circuit City was closed for a long time now. Circuit
Radio
City, Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
They had Radio Shack here?
Mhm.
They didn't close down? No?
Close.
Yeah? Okay.
That Kmart nearby is closing down too.
The Kmart, right? They don't see it that much in New York either. There's one at the train station. That shit's fully stocked. That shit low key be having shit.
It does, yeah.
Like what, 23rd Street?
Astor Place.
On the yeah, around there. Yep.
Is it Astor or Astro?
I don't know, but
Astro
around
Place.
there they have the Kmart. I got off on that shit. I got Julian, I think, birthday
Mm-hmm.
or Christmas gift. Okay.
Send him the clip from the last one.
Oh yeah. Well, I got it. You sent it to him. You got his number.
I don't know
Okay.
how to send it.
Send it to you WhatsApp.
You don't have that.
Oh, you don't have WhatsApp?
He looks Spanish too?
WhatsApp is a Spanish thing.
WhatsApp is definitely the. WhatsApp was legit created by Dominicans to contact other Dominicans in the Dominican Republic. It's their app.
They own the shit, I
It's
guess
theirs.
now.
That's why it's
I
called
get it. They took
WhatsApp,
over.
Because it was like, ¿qué lo vamos a llamar? WhatsApp.
You
Porque te
know.
estoy diciendo WhatsApp.
Yeah.
That's not it right there?
Yo.
Boom.
Shit.
Yo.
It's all them.
That's so funny.
That's fucked
He don't got
up.
that. I'm pretty sure no one out here got that.
No, yes they do. A lot of people use that shit. I just don't use it.
Come on, bro. Anywhere Wi-Fi is available, you have a phone
You
with
have-
WhatsApp.
yeah.
So it's like
It's
people
out
have
here.
that shit. Yeah. people
It's
have that.
out here. It ain't, I know what it is. I just don't have it.
I prefer to use it because Samsung, for some reason, when it gets messages and whatever from other phones, it'll be crispy when it gets downloaded into my phone.
You can't. iPhone can't send Samsung a message and it look with good quality.
Yeah, for some
It
reason. I don't know what the fuck happens. So
And you
through
can't-
WhatsApp,
and
I can
vice
get
versa.
I can
If
get
I
everything
send
you
you a
send me
video-
crispy.
To your phone, it's gonna look patchy on your phone, and if you send me a video on through text message, it's gonna be patchy. That's why I send you everything through Snapchat.
Yeah, exactly. There's other ways for it to be clearer than through text because I don't know why it does that.
Also, for
So
some
they
reason,
gang banging. They don't want y'all getting on.
I know Instagram and all these places, I know they cater to iPhone users because they dumb down the quality of the Samsung videos when they get uploaded. So my videos be looking like there's a filter when there's not. So I have to use my own video camera to do this stuff instead of through like Instagram camera because they alter it It be looking cheap, like, oh, look at
Mm-hmm.
like crappy ass phone. Like, nah, it's a fucking expensive ass phone, but they cater to you guys. You wanna
It
play
looks
some
like
like
you
P5
would.
before you go?
You have to. You absolutely have to.
What?
You have to pull that trigger on the PlayStation just once and understand that right there is what I was talking about when I said Xbox needs to learn how to do something else to that controller. Because it was not just about the style and the grip of it. When you pull that trigger, you are going to see what I'm talking
The
about.
control is well made, anyways, too. It has a mic in it.
Yes, but I was
Battery life,
Who
talking.
got the mic in it?
The battery life.
It does. It does have the mic in
The
it.
battery life is pretty good.
I gave him some pizza roll, and I gave him
Pretty sturdy control.
Mhm.
The vibration on it is not OD as this one was. So it's like
Oh,
when you're shooting the gun, it's still pretty steady, even though it's vibrating.
Right.
But you'll see,
No,
you'll
me.
see for yourself.
Again,
Pulling the trigger on these
curly,
next gen
like you?
gun games is wild, and it feels like a next gen. Like, alright, this is what you pay money for.
Yo,
This remote
you
and
can't
this
just-
system.
Upgrade that
You,
series.
you
Yeah,
can't,
it does,
is.
honestly.
You can't just pull the trigger now. To shoot
Listen,
that gun, you can't
listen.
just pull the trigger. It's not
When
gonna
it comes
shoot.
to Xbox
you gotta
and
pull
PlayStation,
that trigger
Yeah.
like you got the gun in your hand.
when it comes to Xbox and PlayStation, it's a preference thing because I think they run the same basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a preference thing. I feel like this is the winner. This what makes this the go-to system.
So it's all
That
about
remote,
the controller.
the remote, yeah.
It's the upgrade with it. It makes such a big difference.
Yeah, I like the time they put into it and the ideas.
I'm actually looking
Because you got the
forward-
option to turn that off if you don't like what they did to it. You can turn that off and play your normal trigger
gun.
style, whatever. But for it to be smart to know that it has to pull a certain way because of the gun you have in your hand, that's awesome. That shit is smart. So it feels different when you shoot a trigger from
It
a
also-
pistol, an assault rifle,
It also gives you a heads
different
up
pressure points.
when an enemy is nearby.
Oh, it kind of
It
senses
gives you
danger.
A sensor. It's almost like as they get closer, you can feel their heartbeat, and you know that they're that close to you.
Yeah.
And you just
That's
gotta
fire.
figure out in which direction.
Which
Like the
direction.
controller is smart. It's smart. It's like it's thinking,
Right.
It's good.
which is absolutely fascinating to get that from just a controller.
Because if the Xbox, you have, unless you, huh? What
The
you say?
smoke went in my eye.
The Xbox is,
The glasses don't protect me from nothing.
people love the control. That's why they kept it that way.
Yeah.
But they should have put more effort into making it nice and the next gen-ish.
It's a nice. It's Xbox always had
Yeah.
great controllers,
See,
but they don't change
I
much.
can't
Like
defend
as
that
far as
because-
functionality.
so they say, but I don't know. A lot of people speak on the Elite controllers.
The expensive one, yeah.
Well, that's
the
a
paddle.
Yeah.
$150 controller. I mean,
Right.
it's not right.
That's
I
an
did-
extra
yeah,
200.
that's what I'm saying. But I never
That's-
played it, so
yeah.
that might be where the difference is.
Mhm.
As it might be just that simple as just upgrading the controller.
Well, yeah, it
for
was the
Xbox.
same way for PlayStation because for the PS4, what
If you
was
buy
different was
that
the SCUF
controller for your new
controller.
Xbox, that's good.
Right.
Because I missed the paddles I missed it that this one has. I missed this. That you would pay for with that Elite
With the
control.
Elite, yeah, which is what
This
you
one
pay
doesn't
for
have
when you pay
nothing
for
yet.
the SCUF. The
Right.
SCUF is the
So I'm
same.
back to you being regular. This was so fire, having this.
Again, the SCUF controller has it.
They have one for P5 already?
No, the Xbox One had the Elite controller, and PlayStation for the PS4 had the SCUF controller. That was their
I'm saying
That
they
was
have a
their
P5
competition.
control. Do they?
what SCUF? I don't know. Their controllers are known to have a lot of
I know, right? They
problems.
always-
They're always needing an update. That's where Elite controllers have them be. Is SCUF Gaming came out with their controller, which is kind of the same like the Xbox Elite controller,
Mhm.
except the Elite doesn't often have as much problems as the SCUF one. Like the analogs often give an issue, or like the triggers, and it all comes down to their software. It's always needing to be updated all the time,
And I've
and there's
come to
that's why
learn
SCUF
that
always
it's
has a lot
because
of like returns.
PlayStation won't license out their controllers for aftermarket.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
So
Mm-mm.
anything
You
that
can't do
comes out
third
for it
party
is
controllers. Anything. That's why all their controllers are $70-$80.
Facts. Yeah, and they have too much problems, so I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. It's a waste. Not that it's a waste of money, but it's just it has the potential to be great, but it also has the potential to
how
really
you feel?
make you mad all the time. You know, and it's just like I'd rather go with the comfortability
Yeah.
of knowing what I'm getting for sure with the regular standard controller,
Alright.
and then just buying separate attachments for it. I'm sure it's great when it works.
Hey,
That about wraps it up.
Yeah, Because I'm about to go get my ice cream.
Once again, thank you for listening to High Views. Be sure to follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook. And we'll see you next week. 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 Next week.